Oh my gosh.
Hey, Internet!
Hey!
We're live.
Yeah!
Welcome to Eberron Rising from the Ashes, episode 8.
Dungeon
8. That many. Got it. I'm your regular dungeon master. It's my title.
Yay!
Yeah.
No, not merciful.
Humble,
I'm your regular dungeon
I'm
master.
just a regular one.
I'm just a regular.
Charner.
Everything
I am
normal.
true neutral.
Oh,
Still
no.
better than Wish.com
Oh,
Dungeon
my.
Master.
Oh my god, yeah. That guy sucked.
And this is episode 8. Before we get started, Mike is really good at doing our announcements and things, so
I'm sure there's somebody else that's good at doing announcements too.
you only do it every week, twice a week.
All right, well, we want to thank Twitch and Streamlabs OBS for allowing us to be affiliated with them. We also want to thank our friends at Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games for partnering with us. If you type in ! Little Dragon or CCG in the chat, you'll get quick links to their websites. You can buy really awesome stuff. And if you tell them that we sent you by using coupon codes PROBONUS, you get 10% off of your order. And I think if you go out there at Cardboard Castle and you say, hey, I watch Proficiency Bonus, they'll give you 10% off there too.
Yeah, that worked for me.
Confirmed.
I do have some 2 show announcements. Wild Beyond the Witchlight, which was supposed to start streaming in January, it had to delay due to some family emergencies. So once we get a rescheduled date for that, we'll let you guys know. And also, the schedule for Power Rangers, the RPG, has just been released. So make sure you follow us on Twitter, Facebook, all those other social medias, so you can stay informed on when those shows will be dropping on Twitch and YouTube as well. So
Sweet.
there you
Thanks.
go.
You almost knocked your glasses off.
It wouldn't be the first time.
You did.
Yes, it would be. All right, so we don't have an intro, so we're going to just jump right into it. Yeah, we need someone to shred a guitar solo.
Eberron!
Clip it.
Yeah!
Next week.
Yeah, if you're in the chat. Yeah, if you're in the chat. Click.
So last time we played was a while ago. The party found out about a bounty hunters guild within the city of Sharn, and met up with a Warforged, which was our guest Kevin, who is not here today. Kevin took your spot.
I remember.
Yeah. They went and investigated Chagai T, which I'm pretty sure was the person's name, and
You're the dungeon master.
went down to one of the red light districts in Sharn, found their way to the respectable place. What was it called? The respectable business?
The Respectable J.
Respectable J. Yeah, joint. I was cut off. That's right. And through some contacts, they found their bounty and was able to...
Met up with Happy.
I'm telling you, my all-time favorite line was, I wonder if there's any other respectable letters.
Respectable A, respectable
I laughed
B,
for a good
respectable-
10 minutes re-listening to that.
Another bounty hunter group came in and intercepted and tried to poach your bounty, and you ended up taking all of them back to the Bounty Hunters Guild and was
That's
rewarded
nicely.
handsomely for your efforts. So now it is probably pushing afternoon. You all are enjoying a drink at the Giants something inn. I already forgot the name.
Giant Thirst. Yeah.
Big gulp.
The Big Gold.
Yes.
Oh, it's nice
That's
to
the
have
next
a
part.
That's the next one. Yeah.
Big Gold.
So would this constitute as a short rest?
Sure. You can
Okay.
take a short rest
All right.
while you're hanging out here, and you've been working out. Well, not working out, but working at the
Take a
Working
short rest.
hard for her money.
with Cornelius Goodfellow in the
Yes.
If I can figure out how to do it.
Yeah,
in the
not
workshop.
Red District.
And you're there too at the bar. That's right.
Yep.
Okay.
How do I spend
So-
hit dice when I short rest?
You should be able to just hit short rest and then a little menu will pop up.
Oh, did I just click one?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to pick beforehand before I roll? I think I'll be fine with just one.
I almost turned on club music. I'm not ready for that yet.
And then you go to...
We
Well, then
still have more
there's a way
glitter
you
to
actually
drink. I'm
roll
just
it.
saying.
Yeah, it didn't let me
How do
roll
you
it.
cheer?
That just marks that you've done it.
How do you cheer?
That
How's
was
that
too
working out
sad.
for you?
It ain't.
You will know. I'm just guessing music over here. That doesn't sound like a tavern.
I feel like
We'll just go
Zelda.
musicless for a little bit.
We'll hold
Sweet.
off on
So
that.
you guys are hanging out at the bar, had your short rest. It's getting late in the afternoon, but you're welcome to do what you wish.
I think we said that we were going to go back and see if we could find Rook.
Before we go back, did you guys want to turn in that writ of payment that we got for the bounty hunter completion?
Pretty sure they said they would find you
Oh,
and pay
okay.
you.
ooh.
Yeah. Just
They will find
A
us.
bounty hunting exercise.
Well, before we go, do you want to split up some of the loot that we got from the people that tried to jump us?
Yeah, I think. What do we got?
Do
We
you
had.
have the loot on
I got leather armor.
It's right here in a giant bag.
You
I
should.
carried it all back. I sent it back almost naked.
Just keep it. Just keep it.
We had the leather armor, two sets of leather armor,
Yep.
scale mail, shield, dagger, spear, light crossbow, mace, rapier, short bow, 5 darts.
Necklace charm, healing potion, 18 gold, 20 silver, 50 copper, and we've been upgraded to aspirant bounty hunters, and also that name, we need to hook up with the Irritane family sometime because it was their relative that got poisoned by our mark.
We have that bag that had those 4 corner of looks like somebody hacked the 4 corners
they're
off
so
of a
cool.
picture frame.
Oh,
So we had that in the bag. So,
maybe I should take notes.
brother, you know anything about this stuff? Dump the bag out.
Yeah. So, yeah, not sure.
Yeah, I can't find the. So I'm just gonna do it manually.
Yeah.
Wait,
I think Liam wanted the light crossbow.
Mhm.
I was
Give me a
looking
picture.
at the rapier. I don't really care about any of the other weapons. You wanted the scale mail.
Scale mail is the only thing that would be any use to me.
The necklace charm we need to get you and your dad to look at. Because it looks kind of cool. It looks like it might do something.
Yeah. Yeah. The light crossbow with the
What's wrong with this
obviously a quiver and bolts.
Mm-hmm.
Charmer, the necklace charm that we gathered, does it have any would Falric recognize is it does it look like a family symbol or something like that?
the necklace charm was on one of the people that tried
We
to
might have
poach your
already
bounty.
we might have already looked into it, but I cannot remember for the life of me.
Give me a minute and let me find that item again.
Sure, yeah,
Sure.
See what they were doing.
In the meantime,
And please, you can mark off or add 1 potion of healing for each of you if you did
Okay.
already.
oh, from the
From the
old-
bounty, yeah. Not you. You weren't there. You didn't help.
I know.
Got it.
I was rooting.
If I remember right, they said
Okay.
something about they deliver those.
They'll deliver the gold.
Deliver the gold.
Yeah. The potions they had there.
I think they're good for it.
How do you spell Eberron? Is that EBB or just E? 2 R's?
It's 2 R's.
You might be able to see it through here too.
Perfectly blocked.
Oh, yeah.
So that necklace was actually a holy symbol that they used for casting. You don't recognize the symbol,
Okay.
but well, I guess you could roll for it if you want to,
That'd be
unless
cool.
you think you don't recognize it. But
I don't think if it's some type of religious thing. If
Yeah.
it was outside of, I think we worship somebody that is like the god of luck or something like that.
yeah.
If it was outside of that realm, Falric probably wouldn't have any.
Yeah.
I could
Yeah.
Be what
take a
now?
look at it.
okay. Make a history check. See if I can find that.
All right, first one of the new year. Let's. I haven't actually rolled yet. I'm just saying.
Those are
Like-
pretty good.
14 plus 4, 18. I can read.
That dice was not good. I'm just being.
Okay, well it's
That's
a 19
better.
plus
That's
4.
19.
You know what? I think
Yeah.
I think you really showed me there. I'm gonna. I'm pretty cool.
Okay, so that symbol, it's not super uncommon. In this city, yes, but in the continent throughout, it's a mark of the Church of the Silver Flame. And they are predominantly a religious group in one of the northern continents. I believe it's Karnath or Thrain. I can't remember. I'll get back to you on that. But it is Thrain. So it's two countries north of you guys. So it's you don't have a world map in front of you.
Good ways away.
Yeah,
And then I'll repeat this.
Okay.
So it's not a not like a cult or anything, but you guys are down here in Sharn.
Okay.
And Breland is the country, and then Thrain is up here.
Mhm.
Let's just ignore that one that says the demon waste.
I happen to like Z-Largo because it goes with Largo, Antigo.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually a country of halflings.
Oh, let's not go there. I don't think my character would be very much able
You don't like
to
hanging
handle
out with halflings?
multiple of them.
I think that the
I wish I
desert
could
ways. That's where everybody
hang
goes
stuff
for
behind
vacation,
me.
right? I mean, that's a vacation destination.
What I'm saying.
It just would be a disappointment to hang out with all the other halflings because we've got like future lead bounty hunter here.
Wish I had-
Anything else would
They're
just
not
be
the
sad.
Cloverfield.
Yeah, it's not a Cloverfield. I hope.
You know what? I'm gonna get us one of those poster holder things.
I was looking for a piece of masking tape to hang on the wall, but
I got Tic Tacs.
You can put it out here if you want to for now.
Sure. It's like
You want to?
D6 plus 2.
so you guys can look at it.
I won't fit
We can
people.
move this out of the way. And use something there.
Yeah. So I always remember that Sharn is in the hilt of this sword-looking river. It's pretty cool. The dagger.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
All right. So you guys have your loot sorted.
What about the...
Yeah, I what if we just take the rest and see if Rook wants
Sell
any?
it. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll see if she wants any. I'm fine with
Then,
that.
then we
And
can
then sell
yeah,
whatever's left over.
Sell whatever's left over.
Rook's heart is warm. Somehow, suddenly.
But I'd like the rapier, the healing potion. We'll just split the money.
Sounds good.
Cool.
How much
I'm
each?
fine with that.
There's 18 gold, so that's an easy split. 6 each. So 6 gold. There's 20 silver, so you guys can have the extra one. So I'll take 6, you guys take 7.
Oh,
Actually, I'll give you guys extra silver because I want all 50 copper.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, wonder why.
Oh my
Sure.
god.
So what's that? 6 gold
Forgot that
and
things
how many
still
silver
exist.
then would that be for
50
us?
copper is worth 5 gold. Is that right? Or no? 50. It's
think it's all
10
about
to silver,
tens,
and then
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So 50 copper would be worth 5
5
silver. So I'll just take 1 silver. And that leaves 19 to split between the two of you, however you want to do it.
had
You
this
take 10.
I had
Alright.
this terrible thought the other day if I just messed up the economy and the dwarves just say, "Oh, we can't find any more silver,"
Oh my
and
god.
just see what happens. All of a sudden, silver is really valuable.
Wow, sounds like not my problem. Pay me in silver.
Then I realized that money would just be worthless at that point.
Barter system.
Have to build a whole new economy structure and then
Have
I'll leave
fun
it
with
to you
that.
guys.
Some Bitcoin.
I'll just leave it to you guys.
Oh no, I'd be like, you know, I have to do my taxes.
Class, this is in 30 minutes.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no, I have to go and get a quick shot in before class.
No,
starts.
that'd be fantastic for you, right? Because you'd have literally all the silver in the world.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
High demand.
We're not doing that. Not yet, anyways.
Well, thank you, Rush Hour, for the compliment on Ramsey's amazing artwork.
Chris,
No, right?
thank you.
So, while you all are sitting there sorting out your loot, looking around at everything, a handful of people walk in, and they seem to be, as you're sitting there doing your short rest, drinking everything, a handful of people will walk in, and then like 5 minutes later, 5 more will walk in, 10 more will walk in. It's like, it's starting to get pretty busy because it's getting late in the evening.
Oh, it's not a club.
And you can see
Jukebox.
a lot of people are ordering drinks, sitting around, and tables are starting to fill up. Like it's It's packed.
And these are
More than
these are all bounty hunters, pretty much.
Yeah.
Armed to the teeth and
Yeah. It's like that scene in Tangled.
Well, maybe we should
Head
get
back.
going. Maybe we head back.
I think
to
that's a great idea. We'll meet about with Rook.
Head back. She was probably at the laboratory, right, or the
Yeah, at the university.
The
university.
workshop.
Yeah. The
She
workship.
should be about done, shouldn't she?
I would hope
Who
so.
knows?
She's had an awful long time to work on that.
Hey!
I'm uncomfortable. What was that?
Is there a little man behind the computer?
No, that's not.
They were really excited about you finishing that.
Somebody just gifted some subs to
Oh, that's
people in our
pretty
community,
nice.
so thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh no, is he gonna do it? How many did they give?
Let's see.
5.
5 gifted subs. So that
We gotta change this.
If y'all can't hear it, he's just saying, "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah. That's going to.
It's like a stealthy Kool-Aid man.
I might have to change it to a chime next time.
That's going to add 5 dice to our.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Our bonus pool. So thank you, Chris.
Where are your
They're in that cup way up there on the top of my.
The gold one?
Way out of reach.
Yeah.
The fact that he was like, hey,
No,
here,
up there.
how
There's a
about
glass
this?
cup up there that has
And
a
he's
bunch of
like,
dice. You
"Boom!"
can grab those down on top of the glass case.
Last case.
There
Last
you go.
case.
Yeah, right there.
my brain?
And don't look at all
My
those minis up
brand.
there.
I don't know what you're
Some
talking about. It's
surprises
okay.
for your campaign.
I need to start putting tablecloth over all of it.
I know. You gotta do a better job of hiding things.
It's kind of like
My
when
short-term
somebody
memory is
walks.
very short.
It's like when somebody walks in and puts a bunch of money in the jukebox and just puts like Freebird on 5 times.
Oh, great.
So those dice that were just purchased in there, those can be used to take advantage on a roll of your choice. I don't know if you do the thing where you can give them to the DM to do disadvantage on a roll, but that's
Sure.
I'll let them do it to me.
As you guys are starting to leave and make your way out, you hear coordinator soon come out from the back room, and she goes, "Oi, everybody sit down!" And a bunch of people start looking around at each other, and all the guys that are standing up where there's no tables look at each other like, "I'm not sitting down."
Falric sits on the floor. Just
Yeah. I just want to see what's happening.
She walks over to the bar and gets up on the bar so she can see everybody in the room and says, "We just got word from the Sharn Watch that they're putting out bounties on the escaped convicts." And they all just like, a bunch of people were getting excited.
Yeah.
A bunch of people are really quiet and waiting to hear the details. Said,
What's the catch?
"We've got 6 high-profile targets that'll be the breadwinners for you all, and then we'll have a longer list of some of the lesser bounties." And she pulls out a slip of paper and has names on them, and she goes, "These 6 are your high-profile targets."
Highfalutin.
Got hang on, I have them here.
We got to take the one with the hammer. Yeah.
All the targets are Warforged, as coincides with how all the people that escaped from the Citadel. The first one is Tower. Second, Seeker. Third is Nails. Not like fingernails.
I know.
I know you thought it.
I was like, ha.
Very sassy Warforged.
Fourth is Dash.
Wait, that's the.
No, not our friend.
Okay, what was his
Fifth
name?
is Sentinel.
Sentinel.
And
Wait.
sixth
You're not
is
here.
Boost.
Oh, no.
boy. 2 out of the 6 are high profile.
And yeah, two of them are our buddies.
I've got 1,000 gold per head. Unfortunately, we don't know where any of them are, and a lot of them probably left the city by now. I'll go ahead and post the rest of the names up on the wall. No poaching. Got it? They're like, "Yes, ma'am." So,
0 days
hops
since
back
the
down
last
and-
poaching
yeah.
incident.
Hops back down and pins the paper to the wall where you guys put your bounty up on the wall and all the other ones. There are no physical descriptions. There's like
Yeah,
no
there are.
details.
Yeah, there are tower, seeker, nails, dash, sentinel, and
I
ghost.
say we seek the seeker.
I seek the seeker.
The seeker has become the seeker.
What about Tower?
I'm sure he's tiny.
Yeah. It's like an ironic name.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe he's shorter than us.
Well, you guys want to go find Brooke and talk about some things that we've been up to?
Yeah, is this something that like they're just putting on the wall, and if you find like it's not like one of these where we have to
You don't
sign up for it in advance. And
It's like who
Free
knows
for
if
all.
anybody's gonna find these. The watch is also doing their job.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get the chance,
Sergeant Vilroy's probably already got stuff going on over there. Hey, thanks for the bits.
thanks.
Oh, is that what those are?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't Creepy Kool-Aid Man.
Oh yeah. Sweet.
I'll copy down.
I have that sound in there because it's memorable and it sticks out.
That it does.
So that
it does.
It captures your attention, and that's what we
does.
need.
Now you
tell
need to
me.
change it to Eberron.
It just this little gif of Ramsey like
Yeah.
yeah. Let's head to Rook. We'll get this going.
Right before we leave, I'll copy down all the names and etc.
Excellent idea.
The full list.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get those to you.
Okay.
It's a long list.
I got it.
It's like
Oh wait, no, that's
I think it was like 30 something people I got out.
Yeah.
Gosh.
That's fine.
A lot of people escape.
This is fine.
This is fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So you guys head back to the university.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. By the time you all get there, the streets seem like they were. I mean, they have been the past couple days. It's hard to remember that it's only been like 4 days since you got here.
Has it been that long?
That's it.
That short.
That's it.
Like 3 days?
Yeah, the guards are still on high alert. They look like they're more. My words are really tied today. They're everywhere. They're looking around, searching for fugitives, and trying to protect businesses and places and public spaces and things. Make sure people are safe. So, but you can make it your way back to the university district. People are still going about their business as usual. Students are still coming out of the building. Class is done for the day. They're headed to the bars and wherever else magical students like to hang out at night. I don't even want to guess. And yeah, you head back to the library and you go straight down to the workshop.
Yeah, we can probably go straight down there.
Yep.
Okay. What you doing?
Barge in.
I look extremely gaunt. I do not lift my head and greet you guys when you are there. I am covered head to toe in grease. You are not sure if I am actually Rook or not. I am grease. And I am just almost entire upper body in this little what is it, Sentinel?
The Steel Defender.
Steel Defender.
Yeah.
Trying to mess with the gears and stuff.
I imagine I would probably sneak up behind you while you're like inside the thing and then holler your name so you go ding!
You hear a
Popcorn's back.
yeah.
Hey, Rook!
She's turned into a Warforged.
Yeah. I'll start looking on the list and be like, is
You
this
see
one
my
of our
eyes.
targets?
Nothing else.
One of the escaped prisoners is here! Quick! Brother, get your manacles!
If I tried to run away, I'd just slip and slide out the door. Collisions turned off.
But could you make it up the stairs? Would it be like just,
No, I just get a running
Come
start
down.
and then I go.
Yeah.
It's like a ramp.
Oh, wait, it is you.
Hi.
For,
Sorry.
You look
I
like you've been busy.
Yeah, I didn't see you guys there. How long has it been? It feels like I haven't seen you in a long time.
I think it's only been
It's
like
been all
2
day.
days.
2 days?
Yeah.
2 days. I've been in here
Actually,
for 2 days.
probably for him, and maybe like I don't know, like 8 to 10 hours for us.
Oh, okay.
Like a day.
Y'all saw her leave in the morning to go to the workshop.
That's more reasonable. Y'all got any food on you? I'm a little peckish.
Here's
Also-
some eggs.
Oh God, help me.
How long have those been in your pocket?
Oh
Don't
God,
ask questions.
they've got
Okay.
Your mom made it. It's not on the train.
They'll be fine. Yeah,
they got pocket lint.
those usually keep for several days.
I
It's not
only
pocket lint, it's
accept
pocket fur. Get it right.
I only accept pocket lobster. Thank you very much.
Oh,
They have pocket
fresh out of
fish.
pocket
Is that
lobster.
okay?
No.
Just on a stick.
You know,
I
guys.
think we gotta find a restaurant that
What about bacon?
takes the
Bacon?
claws off the
Oh yeah,
lobster,
takes
and
it.
sets it off to the side. You know.
Yeah, oddly specific, but I believe we can find that somewhere. So hey guys, can we I don't know, walk and talk? I'm actually really hungry. Let's
Are you almost done with this thing?
yeah, I really hope so. It's been a while. I just have so if you look in here, I just need to recalibrate its tail because when it walks, it does this whole thing like wah wah, and then you're walking there next to it, and it just smacks the ever loving shit out of your
What
face.
is that like?
And you're just like, whoop-ah! And it's really annoying, and sometimes you just want to kill it, but you can't because
Well, why'd
It's
you
your
point to V when you say that?
I don't know.
V
Maybe
feels like
maybe it's an intense, deep hatred of a certain action. I don't know.
what you're
Really
talking
uncanny almost. So yeah. Good to see you. What have you guys been up to? You obviously could tell what I've been doing. Wow. Okay. I need a laundry room.
Yes.
All-
I need a shower.
And then all of a sudden you don't because all.
Oh my God!
All the grease just slops onto the floor and just puddles around your shoes.
Well, that's
And then,
gross.
then I'll use magic to move it out of the way. You need to step forward before it steps.
I feel like what would be Cinderella if Cinderella was here.
So I'm not the only bounty hunter around here anymore. We're
What?
all members of a bounty hunters guild now.
yeah.
Y'all took 8 hours and you joined a whole guild?
Yeah.
And we completed a bounty.
Second
Just saying.
Yeah.
We're good like that.
We made a new friend. His name was Shepard,
Okay.
and he basically did all of the work. But
Is this a friend like Captain Vilroy? Vilroy?
No,
Vilroy.
nobody's.
Sergeant.
I don't think anyone
Sergeant.
will ever be able to
Sergeant
hold
Vilroy.
that stature.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Okay. Cool.
But I do want to mention,
Ooh.
I am a little disappointed.
Why?
Well, because
Wasn't a good adventure?
Sergeant Vilroy has never given me healing potions for
Uh-huh.
going out and doing my job, you know.
Y-
But
yeah.
but this guild, if you do your job, they give you a healing potion.
That's really nice.
Isn't
Once
that
a week?
amazing?
Doesn't
Yeah, once a
Doesn't
week.
the
Could just
captain,
hand it to you.
No questions asked. Here you go. Here's a healing potion.
doesn't the captain pay you though?
Yeah.
But so does the.
So does the
But
guild.
so does the guild.
But I mean, one's you do a job, you get a thing. The other one's a salary, you know? Like one's guaranteed. The other one's if you break a leg.
I think, deep down inside, I think it's just because Sergeant Vilroy has so much confidence in us and what we do that she doesn't feel the need. You know, it's like.
Some would also just say that she may not like you. Some would say that. I'm certainly not me, and certainly not
But those
you.
people are in the insane asylum.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
don't talk to them.
Have you
Those
guys
are
ever
the-
gotten that impression?
Those are the ones that are
I
writing
haven't.
those articles. those mean adverbs. Writing writing those mean adverbs.
Yeah.
He's just gonna sit silently and stare into the distance.
You know? Mm-hmm.
Cornelius is over in the corner too,
He's just gonna mutter something about the Sharn Inquisitor.
Well, I just remember that Sergeant Vilroy told us to lay low, and that's what we're doing. So, right? That's what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure.
You know, there's a lot of things that I've just not said during this journey, and you know, I think I'm gonna keep doing that.
It takes an extensive amount of willpower to be able to hold your tongue. I mean,
Yeah, it really does.
That's incredible. Bro.
I like
mean,
to funnel my frustrations into my work, if you can't tell.
well, you must be extremely frustrated.
Why does it look
Not
like
at
me?
all. Not at all. Not anymore. Not anymore. Actually, never mind. More so now that you've come back. But that's neither here nor
That
there.
is so nice.
You're so welcome.
That thing kind of looks like me.
I don't want to admit, but your whiskers are rather adorable. So I took some inspiration, some artistic leeway. I apologize. You do not get any royalties. Just saying.
It's fine.
I
Perfectly fine.
am so much more frustrated than when we started. All of a sudden, I wonder why.
Well, maybe you'll find out.
Okay.
I'm sure you will. If we go get some food together, I'm sure you will figure it out.
I'm sure that's your frustration. It's just
Sure
weird.
will.
You sure you don't want any pocket bacon?
I'm great on the podcast.
That is a great idea they have.
So we headed to the big gulp.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
I love that very quick place to eat and drink things.
The big gulp.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, one district over in the same plateau, it's called the 7th Tower District. Just a shopping district with restaurants, with comfortable quality. 7th Tower also is known as Little Zendrick, which Zendrick is another continent. It's on the other side of the map if you care to look. A lot of research expeditions from the university go from this continent to Zendrick.
I studied that.
Yeah.
Oh, on the other side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's to the south, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
So a lot of it's like Chinatown, basically.
I learned a lot about that the other day in class.
Yeah. So
Was
lots
it
of
Chinatown?
unique restaurants around there, but you chose the Big Gulp,
Oh, absolutely.
which is just regular Breelish food. Quickly.
Wait. Hey guys, that looks cool. Let's go there.
They got a giant cup.
No, let's not go to Big Gulp. Let's go to this one.
You want to go somewhere else?
I do.
Okay.
I do. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
DM.
Let me just come up with a restaurant on the
you.
fly.
Yeah. Certainly not doing that to you. Not at all.
No, it's okay. It's just gonna be called Exotic Foods.
This looks like a place where we could get some exotic foods.
Like some pocket lobster.
Yes. Oh, my god.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
I love pocket
They
lobster.
definitely don't have pocket lobster at the Big Gulp.
No, they don't.
So
no.
you walk in and you have to it's got curtains as a doorway instead of a door, and you go and open it up, and immediately just smells of all kinds of crazy foods hit your nostrils. You have no idea what you've walked into. It's very exotic.
I've never been in.
Very foods.
Yeah, very foods. And behind the counter are two goblins.
Oh.
And one's almost like a sushi table. He's like prepping different seafoods and things. And behind there's one on a grill, and he's cooking up some stuff. And it's got like green fire coming underneath a cauldron, and just all kinds of wild things brewing. You got herbs hanging from the ceiling and stuff. And there's like 3 booths, and that's it. No tables.
I grab a booth as fast as humanly possible.
Okay.
Rookingly possible.
It's ridiculously possible.
Ignore that.
And you can just go up to the counter and ask the people for food.
Valor could be just like going up there and kind of just watching what one of the goblins is doing, like preparing.
You see
the
him,
seafood.
he's got a big butcher's knife, and there's
This looks like a good choice.
a 3-headed lobster with 4 claws, and he's just slamming pieces off. And one of the heads just off to the side.
I want to get the head.
It's behind the counter.
Oh, it's behind the counter. Dang
Yeah.
it. I would like some of that, sir. How do I order? Is there a waitress,
You
sir?
just
Hi.
pick what you want.
That is that. Do I also pick the spices? What do I do? That I want some of that.
He reaches. Well, he grabs a stool and grabs it off the ceiling, and then
Bullet.
crushes it in his like clawed fingers, and then just sprinkles it over the lobster and slits open the top of it. Once peels back the shell and sticks it on a plate. There you go.
This feels like in Emperor's New Groove when they eat those bugs things. He just smacks it with a spoon and it goes bleh.
We got chicken tenders too.
Calling your butt. Ow! No lobster for you, sonny boy.
Yeah. Okay. I see how it is.
Oh, you don't like those?
No, I just don't think I'm gonna. And as I'm talking to him, I'm like, how clean do do their hands look?
Oh, awful.
That's where the
You can
like-
see the dirt underneath.
I'm gonna be
the
like,
zest.
I just came here for the experience right now. I'm not necessarily that hungry.
Well, experience going away.
I want to whisper in his ear and be like,
I'm gonna be like, well, you're going out of you're going out of business already. Is that why the experience is going away?
Is
Just
there a
grabs another
sample
lobster.
platter? Is there a sample platter?
We could.
Like a bunch of different little things? I want to
Yeah,
try
let's
everything,
do that.
but I don't have the appetite to eat everything.
Let's do that.
Yeah, that's expensive because it takes a while.
Hey, are those Breedlin rolls?
He just like slides over the dish and it's like 6 of them.
Hey, Rook, try one of these. I just toss it.
I'm starving.
It's like. It's really
Crunchy.
well done on the outside, like, and then the inside is like nice bread, and then there's just a pit of dough right in the center of it.
I want to eat around the dough, and then I want to just
Center.
take the dough and be like, okay.
What are you doing? That's the best part.
I would offer it to you, but honestly, I would throw up if you ate this after I just. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take my food to go,
You got it. He hands you a burlap sack.
and I'm gonna pay the man, and I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, it's 5 silver.
Okay, I
You're
paid
good.
him 5 silver.
Cool.
I'll get a fish to go, please.
You got it.
We already got one. Yeah, we got
Same thing. This one's got 2 tails on the back of it and like
I feel like with
green and brown and
Oh my
red
God.
scales. It just looks real weird.
I imagine there's one back there with 3 eyes like the Simpsons fish.
and then you see
one eye on the
rainbow
torso.
fish. And then there's rainbow fish.
B
back
is
there.
very
One
intrigued
tail.
by all the new stuff, so he wants to.
He has to grab it off of like, you know how when you go fishing you hang all your fish on a hook and set it back in the water. They just put that up on the wall, so he just like unhooks it.
Shing.
How much is that?
And then you want any spices?
Spices.
Chef's choice. Surprise me with something you think is good. I trust you.
He grabs like peppers off the wall
Go.
and just grabs like 3 of them and goes, and all the juice just drips onto it. And it's like, ugh. You want it to go?
Please.
Just dumps it into a burlap sack.
This is great.
5 silver.
5 silver.
Yum.
I'm gonna give you a gold if I could get change, please. Sorry, please don't hate me.
He reaches in his pocket like,
Now,
Gold.
is it? Is
I
it?
got 4.
That's fine. Keep the change.
Sorry.
Hope you had a good experience.
I'm looking forward to
Oh,
playing.
there was a lot of sights and smells. Yeah. And then we'll follow you out.
Can I have
I'll
a
flick
bite?
however many coins I need to pay for
Can I have a
whatever
bite?
want.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Just a
no,
silver for the
of
bread.
that.
Oh yeah, you want a lobster claw? Here. I'm telling you. You know,
This pocket lobster actually is pretty good.
The Big Gulp is now very crowded across the street.
It was probably a better choice, Rook, that we went there. I mean, look how crowded this place is. I mean, we would have been waiting forever for a table.
I mean, the dirt on his hand just adds a little bit of a zing. I'm gonna ignore it. It's fine. Let's go.
All right.
I think Rook at first was all shy, but hanging with these guys has got her more frustrated than anything. So her anger is helping her grow as a person.
It's like I can ignore the little things, and we are the little things.
So I was like,
And
just
I'm ignoring
ignore
them.
the little moments.
This whole time, V has been silent because he's just slowly been like picking out that fish. Can we go somewhere where I can get something to drink? I don't regret my decision, but this is spicy. I'm thirsty.
There's like places where you can get water.
You can have something for my water skin.
That'll do. Mine's empty.
There's a fair amount of public utility to refill
go.
water.
Is there a
Thank you.
non-COVID water fountain?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
yeah.
like pipes running along the walls where you can like turn on the tap.
I'm gonna get some nice tap water.
Okay.
Let's go. Ah. So, that's it.
You're just gonna stick your mouth underneath it.
Mhm.
Okay.
What all happened during y'all's trip? You know, we're walking and talking, but I have no idea where I'm walking. To be honest with you.
There were booby traps and poison and explosions, and he got a bunch of cool grenades.
Oh, that's cool. Cool.
Canister.
Oh, keep that.
We need to find out what the green one, the one with the
Okay.
green droplet on it does.
We got some things. We got.
Oh, what'd you get?
Do you have any use for leather armor or a shield?
I don't know. Let's find out.
We've got a dagger, a spear.
Short bow, a mace.
There's a mace in there.
A couple darts.
I don't know where my stuff is. Where's my?
Does your robot thing shoot darts out of its mouth? Because that would be cool.
Could it?
I don't know. I didn't splurge on that package when I was putting the mods together. Maybe the shield, maybe? Yeah. And I don't know if I'm wearing leather armor or not.
You should be.
I probably am.
I would
Inventory.
assume that you at least have leather, but I don't know. For sure.
Also, Roku would know
Oh, no.
that you are
I have skill.
very close
She's got
to
skill.
finishing.
Oh yeah, she's good then.
Okay, yeah. I'm
you're,
what?
You're very close to finishing your Steel Defender.
Okay, cool.
Like, I don't even think it'll take a full day.
Cool. Sweet.
I think I had it marked in your notes.
I had like 6 boxes, and one of them was away.
I had. You were 3.5 last time, so this will put you at 4.5.
Yeah, she doesn't have
Oh, well then you have a day and a half left.
Day and a half left.
Yeah. Dang, I was hoping you'd be done by now. Sorry.
I thought I had an extra thing on there. Was that the?
This was 6.
That was 6.
Yeah.
Then 7. I was working on
it. was
it.
just now, so you get 4.5 now.
And it's 6 days.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Dang, I want you to have that.
And so apparently the bounty that we went after was responsible for the death of one of the members of the Irtane family,
Ooh.
which is
Where's the
A rich
arcane?
I got the richest, wealthiest family in Sharn on my notes.
Yeah. They're the bigwigs.
The bigwigs.
They're like the Waynes. of Gotham.
So we were thinking that maybe we could
let them know.
we could let them know that we helped bring this individual to justice.
And see if they could get us to the Skyway.
Now I understand what we're talking about. Okay, I thought we were just gonna like extort them for money or something.
I mean, kinda.
We could do
Maybe
that.
we could.
I mean, porque no last dose.
Yeah.
I've heard from a country far, far away from here.
Kendrick.
Or we could just, inquire if they need any other assistance for someone of our skill sets.
Okay.
Very
Okay.
particular set of skills.
Yes. That's possible, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe we can find out if they have any information about the stuff that you're looking for.
I would love that if they can get us into the Skyway. I mean, any.
Well, I got
possible way that we can.
there's a restaurant, the Cloud Dragon restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And we could visit there, but we have to follow the dress code.
Why do we need to go to the Cloud Dragon restaurant?
Well, I was thinking that would be our way to get up there, so then we could go talk to the Irtane. So we wouldn't have to get.
Because we're allowed up there now, and we weren't before.
We're allowed up there as long as we dress nice and go to this restaurant, I think. I cannot remember the exact details.
But then if we accidentally go talk to them, by accident.
So we can
Just
go
saying.
and potentially eat at this restaurant? What
If we can afford
if
it.
we what if we worked at the restaurant? Would that require as fancy of clothes or as much money?
I don't know
I've
that.
never been there.
I've never been there.
Maybe we can go talk to the Irtane family and see if stuff's going on. I don't know exactly
it might be kind of tough just going up there and just walking up to the front door of the wealthiest
So, okay,
family
wait.
in Sharn.
We did it
So
for
the
the
Earteen
Deloreans.
family lives in the Skyway.
I believe so.
And we're
Yes.
allowed to go
Yeah.
to the... We're allowed to go to the Cloud Dragon restaurant.
For some reason, I have that on my notes. Is Cloud Dragon Restaurant, Brilliant District Skyway.
That's what I
visit
wrote down.
and follow the dress
I'm
code.
pretty sure it's
Okay.
because one of
That's for the bounty hunters.
bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's saying that you. She told you that you can go there.
Mhm.
And you would have access to it as long as you follow the dress code and
Oh,
don't,
so
don't
that's-
talk about.
So that's another
Bounty
like
Yeah.
safe spot
Right.
for the
Yeah.
bounty hunters guild. Okay. Yeah. We've got connections now.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, we also
We had a busy day until
Mhm.
noon.
there's like a
And then it got
little.
busy again.
I'll just like pull out like a little scroll and it's like, and then like here's all the names.
So you think that maybe somebody
People
from the
we can
Bounty
go
Hunters
after.
Guild up there will be able, that's, you know, potentially over there as well, would be able to give us a round
Maybe
or...
we'd have to ask around, but
Okay. I mean, at least it's a start. Do we know how to get onto the Skyway elevator things, though? Isn't that restricted access?
Yeah.
There are no elevators.
It's like a...
It's a floating city on a cloud.
We either
Yeah,
need
but,
a
like,
flying
it's-
animal or we need to
we-
book passage
Transfer.
on a.
Yeah.
we need
Yeah.
some kind of
All-
airship.
all the-
starship.
Deorian told you guys that he could help you get passage up
Oh
there.
yeah. We could. Yeah, we got people that can help us with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, only thing I can think of is, you know, if we're supposed to get good attire, what is good attire? Could we potentially talk
Their
to...
mom.
Well, yeah, but like, what is good attire? What's the latest fashion and stuff? And we have to look the part. Should we ask Alden if like what do we wear?
That's a good question.
It's a great question.
Because I mean, we could
Make sure we're wearing the right thing.
yeah. Because if we go up there with like, you know, full tux from last year's chickens. Insert the rest of my sentence that you can probably figure out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's yeah. Us go there ugly, bad. Us go there not ugly, good. You mom make, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, it sounds good to me.
Us go?
Us go.
I don't know. I'm kind of tired.
Yeah, we all probably need to take a rest.
Oh well.
Sounds like a great plan for tomorrow.
We had a really busy morning
Very busy
One
morning.
afternoon.
and afternoon.
Evening.
By the way, would you like some glitter?
Just like
Little
glitter?
shot. No, a little shot.
like a it's
Our bottle of glitter.
it's 1 p.m. It's 1 p.m.
Is it 1 p.m.?
I thought it was
No, it is late. You guys basically
Late
just ate
night.
dinner.
It was dinner? Okay, so that's after.
I
You're
mean,
tired.
guess I
You
could
just thought it was 1 p.m.
an aperitif, I guess. I don't know if that's a
You do look like you need a rest. I mean, you've been working on that machine for quite a long time.
I have calluses now. It's pretty cool. I'm good. You can keep your alcohol. I want to keep a good eye out for. I don't know.
For
no,
last
too
year's
anxious.
chickens.
Yep.
It's alright.
For
We'll
last
save
year's
it for
chickens.
celebration.
Thank you.
I will make sure to be looking out for last year's chickens too.
Yeah.
Episode
That's right.
title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I will write that down.
Nope.
So you guys are headed home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love last year's
Um,
chickens.
You all head home. Both Mr. and Mrs. Cloverfield are home, and as well as younger brother Gopher. I had to pull out your list of siblings because I can't remember. Oh, there's so
I
many.
can't even remember how old Gopher is.
And Anley is home too.
Somewhere. Oh, there he is.
Gopher and Anley.
Young. I don't have an exact age. I just have Young who lives at home.
So they're both home, and your mom, of course, Mrs. Cloverfield, is working on dinner.
Smells good, Mom. What you cooking?
It's just the regular soup. Nothing special. It's this huge
Oh,
pot
what are
of
you
soup.
talking about, Mom? The regular soup? That is special.
Thanks, honey.
probably better than the 2 goblins that were cooking food that we found.
I love your cooking.
That lobster was amazing.
The Brewer rolls are almost done. Get ready.
Yay!
V is not going to admit that he ate anything already, so he's still going to have soup.
Miss Cloverfield, got a question for you.
Sure, honey.
Do you know, like, the finest fashions, what's hip happening up in the skyway and stuff? Like what you would wear for high society wear? Are there, like, pamphlets or, like, you know, town criers or something that...
Well,
Catalog.
I've seen some of the hoity-toity students at the university wear some things. I mean, I could probably scrape together some ideas for current fashion, as they call it.
Okay. Because we may need to go and, you know, schmooze with some hoity-toity people.
I see.
You know.
Is this like a day event, like a night out? Is it fancy or just...
It would probably be more like a dinner meeting, if you will.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Now,
you can't go wrong with black.
I would say so. Black is also good for sneaking. So yeah, it'd be nice.
Okay.
There's nothing dangerous. Just a meeting. You know.
A
Just to get in and out.
Late
That
night
kind of
rendezvous. I got you.
I don't know what that wink means, Miss Cloverfield.
It's okay, honey.
First, do you know? Oh no, I'm very upset now.
Okay. Well,
What's wrong?
do you need something made?
Yes, all 4. And for him, he needs a girdle for his tail.
No, my tail
I don't
stays
know what a
free.
girdle is now, all of a sudden. I think that's the thing that holds in your belly. Just make his tail go away. Just make it stop. Miss Cloverfield, just make it stop! Please!
Last year.
I think the best thing for me to do... When do you want this by?
When is available?
Whenever it's convenient for you.
Because we certainly don't want to impede
Well, if you
upon
wanted
the soup.
If you wanted it tomorrow, I mean, I could just modify what we made for your night out the other night.
Could you modify it heavily? Like take away all of the ruffles that you put on my dress? Not that it wasn't nice. I really enjoyed the ruffles.
Yes.
Thank
I can
you.
take off the ruffles. The ruffles are
Great.
removable.
I
Interesting
love the outfit
addition
you made for me,
to
Mrs. Cloverfield.
the clothing.
Thank you.
Thank
It's
you.
perfect the way it was. Just make whatever.
Yeah, you didn't
modifications
just grab the Velcro and
You
rip
mean
them off
you
at
gave
night?
me a tactical dress?
Yes.
I feel like
I knew that you all were...
John Wick. Lining. Tactical.
Mom knows what I do for a living, so I mean, it's...
Oh, well, here I was dancing around it. I didn't want to make you upset that your son puts himself in perilous danger 24 hours a day and that he gets, almost killed considerably frequently. And in
Well.
fact, he also does not bring home a lot of money.
Just like
If you're all living here together, what?
Sweetheart, why don't you go sit on the couch? I'll bring you some soup.
Perilous
Do you
danger.
have a Xanax too? I just need
Here,
I
have
need
some
a minute.
glitter. Have some
You
glitter.
know what? Is this alcohol?
Of course.
Okay, I'll be back here. I just got the bottle and I
pour
hold
one
up on
out.
the couch. I'm not drinking it, I'm just holding the bottle.
It's very pretty to look at.
I shake it every
very
now and then, I'm like,
If tomorrow afternoon, maybe, should be possible.
she's
Mom,
amazing
one last thing.
seamstress.
I might need some more.
Here's some
Money
money
for
to help you get
supplies,
supplies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mom, can you make this fit me? Throw the scale mail out.
Clang, clang. I'm not
Now,
lying.
Falric, what have I said about throwing armor on the table?
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I think that's only about the 6th or 7th time I've done that. I need.
You can see the scratch marks from the last time you did it.
I'm sorry. I got excited.
Liam, go get the walnut.
This is almost as bad as the time you spilled half the glue.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh, the kid.
How much would help you get the supplies that you need?
I like that
It took
idea.
us at least 45 minutes to get Gopher's head off the table after it was all done.
It was worth it though.
He's just stuck with the
15
glue.
gold.
15
just-
gold.
Yeah, for a nice quality. Unless you want me to fake it.
No, do it right.
Okay.
I just imagine you guys bringing in the walnut. It's the walnut for the table for this, and the walnut's like double the size of your hands because it's so tiny. Your hands are tiny. You're a halfling.
I'm glad we worked all of that out.
Yeah.
You don't have to have it like ready right away or anything, but I mean, I really like benefit from it if you could do it.
She needs 15 gold.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
I don't know. You always take good care of me.
Now take it off the table.
Right.
Don't slide it.
And I'll come back.
No, I can't fix your chainmail armor to fit
What
you.
do we need?
It's,
We
I
need
don't
to
have
cover 15
blacksmith's
gold.
All
tools.
together.
Oh. I thought you could do anything like that, Mal.
I was going to do the same.
Oh, of course.
Maybe
I
that-
can.
you
Of
still have
course,
the
I can.
tool.
If you
Hey,
believe in me, I'll
guilt-tripping.
do it for you anytime. Just set it on the floor, and I'll.
I could probably take it somewhere else. It's okay.
No, I insist. Leave it on the floor.
Not on the table.
No, okay.
This
I
is
leave
He's
it
too afraid to say anything.
on the floor right in front of like her bedroom door.
she has to step over because she can't pick it up.
And I'll just be like,
Yeah, a shirted chainmail is probably like 40 pounds.
Well, I think it's scale mail, right?
Scale mail.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's lighter.
Yeah.
30 pounds.
But not quite it.
Here's
So-
5 gold to go towards the materials you need.
Thank you.
I
here-
shuffle
and-
in with my thumb in my mouth. 5 gold and I go back.
Thank you.
And
Thank
I'll
you.
also do 5 gold.
I think
That's
I would
15. That's
find
good.
Rook with before turning in, and I would hold out my hand and hand Rook 3 gold and 4 silver. I know you weren't there, but this is your cut.
Thanks.
I mean, we stick
Okay.
together. We're a group, so even when one of us are out, we should all at least get some of the spoils. Don't spend it all in one place.
And I'm gonna find Rook before I go to sleep and be like, "You've been working hard. Get some good sleep." And I take the bottle back.
And basically, Falric just took his cut and cut it in half, and then gave it
Gotcha.
to her.
Well, you guys get it.
are so nice, but so annoying.
You get a nice big bowl of hearty family soup and
Yeah, I was going to help with the rest of
Yeah.
that.
and some pre
Oh, you're doing some cleaning
rolls,
up afterwards.
But yeah.
and you're able to hang out.
Mhm.
And if you're ready for a long rest, or if you want to keep chit chatting,
I'm gonna refill my little special bag all the way up to 100.
Okay.
And then just kind of curl up over in the corner by the fire.
sweet.
It's a nice little spot for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
okay, I just-
yeah.
head on to bed.
It's a cool night. Nice little breeze you can hear outside. It's always a little bit of a breeze since you're so high up.
Mm-hmm.
But you have a long rest. You can mark that off. And the next day, you wake up early enough, and you can hear Mrs. Cloverfield working in one of her rooms in the back. And Anley is still sleeping, and Gopher's like sprinting across the house, like bum, 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 bum. You have no idea what he's doing. He's just like running around everywhere.
He's exercising.
Yes,
As
it's leg day.
As Winston put it.
And Mr. Cloverfield comes inside, says, "They've been toiling away at this silly city watch has no clue what they're doing. No clue. Took them 3 days to decide what they're going to do, and they come up with this garbage."
Want me to read out loud?
Yeah, read it out loud. He goes and gets a big cup of
Yeah,
coffee.
the Sharn Inquisitive. Council implements new watch task force. The Inquisitive applauds the decision of the Council to implement a new task force within the watch to root out and capture the escaped convicts from the Citadel prison. Sword Captain Tarek Vilroy. Sergeant... Oh, okay.
Okay.
Captain Vilroy.
Yeah, Captain Vilroy of the Watch has been appointed to the head of the task force.
Wow.
Vilroy Vilroy has proved. This says has
Proven.
proved to the city
Oh, yeah.
time and again that he cares for its residents. Currently, he is poised in the brilliant district of the Skyway, where he manages over 100. That's what it says. Watch members to protect our wealthiest citizens. The task force's mission is to remove the threat of the escaped convicts and bring them back to justice. After the task force has completed their duties, they will relinquish their power and allow the Watch to resume normal duties uninterrupted. Until then, the Watch must comply with the task force request for information and aid. The people of our city should be able to rest easier knowing the best of the best are on the case.
Captain Vilroy is a man?
Says Captain Tarek Vilroy.
Tarek.
Tarek.
Vilroy. This is a different Vilroy.
Sergeant Vilroy's married? Sergeant Vilroy's married!
Or has a dad, maybe?
Sergeant
Or it's-
Vilroy may have a father, but Sergeant Vilroy may be married.
On the back.
What say you?
I don't know how old Sergeant Vilroy is. How old is?
She's middle-aged.
What does your
Maybe
your
it's-
heart tell you?
Maybe
right
it's
now?
an older son, perhaps coming up through the ranks.
Oh. I thought she loved you like her son. Or something. I don't know anything. I'm trying to make
To make
you
it
mad. Is it not working?
No, he heard Sergeant Vilroy loved me. That's all he heard.
Yeah.
Why don't you poke the hornet's nest? I tried. It didn't work, but
I'm good. I just enjoy watching.
Okay.
So they don't think that the Watch is good enough to do this, so they're hiring these special folks to take care of business, huh? Best
At
of
the-
the best.
At the
They
bottom,
didn't
in
come-
small font, I didn't put it on that one, I have it over here. It says, real tiny font, the Inquisitive has partnered with the Watch to assist with the investigation. Please come forward with any relevant information to the Inquisitive office at the University District in Upper Memphis. Potential rewards for relevant information.
Ooh.
So if we tell them things they want to hear, they'll give us money?
Speaking of that, we need to talk to you about a list that was posted at the Bounty Hunters Guild about certain escaped convicts.
Oh, so the bounty hunters are on it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone's.
Well, is it just, all the convicts?
Well,
Why
one
don't
of
you
them.
show her the list?
One of them is named Boost. That's pretty interesting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
High
and
profile
so-
name.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I'll hand over the list.
Well,
And you remember Sentinel, right?
Yeah.
That's also one of the names.
Okay. Well, you know
1,000
what?
gold reward for each.
But then there's Tower.
What about Tower?
And Seeker and
Uh-huh.
Nails.
Nails?
Like-
Nails?
I don't
I
even
think
know
it
for
may
any
be
particular
spiky
order.
nails.
I think
Tower's number
nails.
1 on the list, but I don't know.
Well,
Well,
we
Tower
had to see
sounds
this
like.
coming. We did assist them with some escapist endeavors at one point in time. So, I mean, we had to see this coming. We also know they're long gone. We
Just like laughing, oh, that's so funny. Yeah, we totally did that. No, we didn't.
didn't we drop them all somewhere and then they
I think we
Yes.
sent them to a
Out of
different
character,
country.
Yeah. I'm not
With,
going to a different country to find them.
With Dark Lanterns.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if we come across these
Tower, though, that sounds like it should be easy to find.
You know what? It kind of makes me sick to my stomach a little bit that my place of employment, the Watch, they've been helping me make it up through the world, is now partnering with the terrible Sharn Inquisitive.
Oh, well, maybe
The
they're
terrible,
not partnering.
terrible people that.
It's just the
Hey,
they're the
sometimes.
newspaper. They just, I mean,
And
probably
I'll just take this and be like, sometimes bad people can try to do the good things.
it's just a journalist who's talking about something.
I don't know.
You know what? You know what this probably means? Sergeant Vilroy probably partnered with them. To get the word out
I don't believe.
But this doesn't say Sergeant Vilroy.
about her
This
son.
says-
son
Would I-
death.
It says Captain.
Knowing Sergeant Vilroy, would I have any idea who that is?
About her son.
You
death?
have never heard.
Never heard of this.
Another-
Is Sergeant Vilroy's first name, presumably not Tarek?
You know that her first name is Germaine.
Okay, I think
Okay.
we heard that.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Well,
Do we know her maiden name?
Does she ever like to dress up?
well.
Maybe this is the evil Sergeant Vilroy.
Like Eric, and Eric with a K?
Yeah,
Well, what do we?
the goatee. That's how you know it's the
This is
evil
Eric.
Sergeant
This is
Vilroy.
Eric with a
The
K.
pencil mustache.
Yeah, like the Spock one.
Well, what do you all think we should do?
Well, I guess we need to.
Well,
We don't have.
We don't have any information.
Gonna take some time for the close.
it's gonna take some time for the close.
Maybe if we go talk to Sergeant Villeroy, she'll be able to tell us some peripheral information about what's going on here, and maybe be able to put us on a good direction.
She might, but she also told us to lay low, and I don't think this would be laying low if we knocked on the door of her office and started asking questions about this task force.
Well, if we ask them like, is it time to not lay low? They might be like, okay, you don't have to lay low anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Good point, brother.
idea, we could go over there and see if we get another specific writ of enforcement for this task to see about maybe tracking down one of those other 4 names on the list.
Like Tower.
And then we could get paid by the Sharn Watch.
Why are y'all
And the
so
guild.
enamored with Tower? Is it because
that's
y'all
probably
are
the
short?
guy. Probably the guy
I
with
don't
the
wanna mess
hammer.
with that guy. If that's the guy who's Tower, I don't want to
Yeah.
mess with that guy.
Why?
Tower.
That would make a great name for ourselves, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would.
That'd make a great name.
Nope.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we might be able
I'm thinking his toe is bigger than you.
Oh, most definitely, yes.
I'm thinking this was a terrible
Think
idea.
of how impressive that will be.
Well,
Yeah.
Also, you know what? We could say that. I mean, we could say that maybe there was rumor that they were hiding out in the Skyway, and maybe they'll give us passage up there.
Oh. Maybe. They'll put us. Maybe they'll put us on the task force. I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't
Then
know.
we would be the best of the best.
And then we could
Probably the
kick
case.
them out of the Sharn Inquisitive. We could
I do too.
we could kick the Sharn Inquisitive out. Because we're on the task force.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We
I
could
like
make
this.
it. We could make it instead of the Sharn Inquisitive. We could make it
Thumb our nose at
Falric's
them.
feelings.
I think we need to workshop that a little bit, but I like it better than Sharn Inquisitive.
So
The Cloverfield column.
I like it a lot better. Thanks.
We went from a 1 to a 10.
Yep, we got it. We workshopped it. Done. Better.
Mark's feelings is rubbing off on me a little bit.
No, you can have a little column
A
that's
side
like
column.
it's an Ask Debbie. It's Falric's
It's like the relationship advice
Yeah.
column.
I'm
but
currently
it only
dating a
writes about Sergeant
Warforged,
Villeroy.
and it's really difficult for us because
You can't kiss.
he has no facial expressions, and I don't know if he laughs at my jokes or not. What should I do?
To Sergeant Villeroy.
Yeah.
Sergeant Villeroy. Now, are you going to go with us, or did you want to finish working on that?
Okay, am I 6 days or 5 days? Is it 6 days or 5 days to complete it?
It's 6 days total to complete.
So I have a day and a half left.
You have a day and a half left.
No, let's go.
Together, then.
Yes.
All right.
Sorry, it's so long. Yeah, that pen is. You have to push down because it's a fountain pen.
As we're going out the door, I just like holler back. We'll be back soon, Mom, Pa.
Thank you, Miss Clover. And the door shuts.
Yeah.
Feel.
Huh? Huh? Oh, they're gone. Okay.
Still comes through the window.
Okay, so you guys are making your way to to Sergeant Villeroy's, to the Sharn Watch office.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going right to where
Okay.
Sergeant Villeroy would be.
I'm pretty sure that one's in the middle.
I no longer
Yeah,
have
I
that
can't
wand
remember. That
of
was
magic missiles,
a long
right?
time ago. So after a nice brisk walk in the morning, cool air, students headed up to the university. You cross over a couple bridges, see the airships start to move around.
There it was.
A couple hippogriffs and other creatures flying around. You do on the way. V, you actually. Well, yeah, he wants to get your attention. Someone whistles. Says V. There's a cloaked figure standing at the corner by an alley.
Want to buy a Rolex?
Hang on.
I'm gonna buy some drugs, kid.
He's like, hang on a second, guys. and I walk over, looking very intently at this hooded figure that knows my name, because there should not be people that know my name here. Not many of them, certainly.
Just holds up a sack of coins.
There's one
And
at
holds his hand up.
$26.
Holds up a sack of coins.
Yeah, and then he holds his hand out, waiting for something.
Oh, so I walk over and I'll go ahead and throw 3 silver in his hand. I don't know what he wants.
He just drops it down. You would remember you got the writ of payment from the bounty.
Got you.
Trying to keep that one cool there. Okay, it's like, I need your writ, newbie.
Sorry. Thank you.
And it's a heavy bag.
Nice. I'm not going to open it right here on the street, though. I'm going to tuck that in my pocket.
He turns down the alley and just walks off.
And I pick up my 3 silver.
Refill.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay. Got a nice little sack of coins. You head down to the office, to the Sharn Watch, and just a lot of moving people around in there. As soon as you open the door, it gets louder. You can see.
Stepped it up a notch here, brother.
You can see the. There's actually a line of citizens inside, and they're approaching the desk, and the lady that's sitting behind the desk is communicating with them, trying to jot down anything they have. You see one guy in the corner trying to calm a woman down, like, "Ma'am, nobody's gonna come and take your cats. Just calm down. We've got the best of the best on it. The criminals will be apprehended, or they have already left town. There's nothing to worry about."
What's a cat?
I'm helping her. Whatever it is. I'm helping her.
Warforged must have a bad thing against cats.
What's a cat?
I've never seen one in my life. I don't know.
I'm intrigued by this cat creature.
Anyways, let's just walk in the office and then like
Strike that.
yeah.
We work here.
I'm gonna put up my
Stride
hood.
with confidence.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's
put up
exactly
my
what
hood
I'm
just because
doing.
I am anxious at all the people.
Okay.
I don't know who might be there.
Sergeant Viller's door is open, and she's
What a
got
quick-
people coming in and out, handing her things, talking to her. Looks pretty busy.
I just barge right in.
Oh no.
As do I. Like side by side, just
I don't have time for you, Cloverfields.
Sergeant
Slammed. What?
It's so good to see you.
I still have 6 high-profile escapees unaccounted for, plus dozens of others.
That's what we're working on.
It's your lucky day. The Cloverfields are
This
here.
doesn't feel like a lucky day.
I'm gonna watch this.
Well,
right
that
now.
just means you have a lot of work to do.
All I know is these criminals are looking for a place to lay low, or they're just going to get out of the city because there's no need to be here anymore. So, knowing what we're dealing with, they're probably preparing to do something drastic to get out of town. I don't know what they're going to do.
Have you heard about the Lord of Blades?
Was that a comic strip?
No. And then we've been doing some side work, since we're supposed to lay low, and we've been talking to some Warforged and then relevant part. And they mentioned they've heard a rumor of the Lord of Blades, and then I'll tell them about that. Without
So,
2 pieces.
let me get this right. I told you to lay low.
And we went to a bar.
So
Yeah.
You went to a bar,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and you help people out doing bounties, and
I wouldn't necessarily call it bounty.
I'd call it a bounty.
We were trying to find someone.
you're
Like a lost person.
Yeah, like a lost person.
okay.
Missing.
So,
Like that's a
doing the
lowercase.
watch's job, and
Well, of course,
and
it
then
was
talking
with a rid of
to
a...
Warforged when there are over 40 escaped convicts.
What's wrong with Warforged?
Yeah.
No, I didn't say there's anything. But that doesn't seem like laying low to me, Cloverfields.
Well, Sergeant Villeroy, I'm just still kind of shocked that if you needed the best of the best, why didn't you just call us?
The council on high has decided what their best of best was. I had no say in the matter.
Oh,
Really?
I understand that.
Oh
you
yeah,
know.
yeah, totally.
It's totally removed
I
from
know
the situation.
if you would have had to make the choice. You can't look at you.
And then like, well,
Spit it out, Cloverfield.
I knew if it were you, I mean, we would already be on the case.
and then like while he's talking, like I'll salute, and then I'll drop it while I'm talking, and then he'll salute.
Sergeant Vilroy, while this is going on, can I ask you, who's Tarek Vilroy?
I'll pull up the newspaper because I brought it with me.
Yeah, it's in print.
Are you married? Is this your son or is this your daddy? That's not what I meant to say.
It's my
Dad.
slack ass
Your father.
brother.
You have a brother?
Yes.
You never told me you had a brother.
I don't like my brother.
Oh.
I don't talk about people I don't like.
Oh.
That's why they're always talking about us.
He can't keep a straight face.
Slack ass Tarek over here always gets whatever he wants, sits on his butt all day.
Didn't do anything to deserve this?
Have you?
Why didn't they put you in charge?
What
I don't want to go sit at a desk all day up in the skyway. That
Oh.
sounds miserable. I
What
want to be
council
down here
does he
helping
run?
people.
Groundwork.
He's sitting on a desk in the Skyway right now.
And you're actually
let me
you're
tell you.
actually affecting the city.
Thank you. Let me tell you about Tarek. Tarek was a tactician.
Like,
Went to military school. Was a tactician in the last war. Never set foot on a battlefield. And he comes here, all decorated with all his little medals and stuff. Gets a cozy sword captain position up in the Skyway. Hasn't done anything since.
so,
Who does he
How many times have you read The
Okay.
Inquisitive about a crime up in the Skyway? Like once?
I think it was for
Maybe.
jaywalking.
Yeah. And they made a big deal out of it too.
Yeah.
Heaven forbid the 1,200 up above are better than the
Yeah, so he
1
probably-
million down below.
Who does he have in his pocket?
Like a person?
Probably like a lobster.
If he's able to get,
Oh, like
on the task force so
politically
easily.
speaking.
Yeah. Who does he have in his pocket to be able to?
So,
I don't care about Tarek. He just does whatever Tarek does.
So Liam,
Nothing.
Part of Liam's background is they know war magic because they went to college and then were helping during the war, during the last part of the war.
Yeah.
Is there any chance that like this name now with the description would ring a bell?
Roll history check. It's your second history check.
What about a 6?
When I heard thunk thunk, I went.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Okay.
Just it's not like when you study war that like the tacticians weren't the main pieces of information that were written down in history books about it. And plus history books are still being written about it because it's only been 5 years.
Well, I was just wondering if I remember them from that time at all,
Gotcha.
and it's like nah, pretty forgettable.
He is very forgettable.
Yeah.
Him and his stupid hair.
Are you married?
Sergeant,
It's too personal. What?
if per se,
Asking for a friend.
what if you, Sergeant Vilroy, what if you sponsored your own individual task force? And what if we were able to bring in
The tower.
one of these
Maybe
high-profile
someone other than the tower.
individuals? Now, wouldn't that do some good things for you and your reputation? If
Or
you wanna,
potentially even all 6.
And it sounds like you don't really like your brother that much, and maybe we could
One
stick
up
it to
him.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
I like this.
I gotta see what my bonus is for that because I don't think I've ever
Oh
persuaded
man,
anybody.
please let me do it. Let me do it. No.
Do you want to
I would
can
like.
assist? Yeah.
I want to assist.
You guys are all
Yeah.
talking to each
How are
other.
you gonna?
Assist.
How are you gonna assist in this?
You know, Sergeant Vilroy, he's right. Give me a minute.
We
No,
could
you can't
totally
keep
one
it
up
straight.
him, and then you could thumb your nose
He's
at
up
your
there
brother.
every day, getting a wonderful paycheck and able to eat at wonderful restaurants such as the Cloud Top something something,
Dragon.
where you have to go down here every day, and admittedly, you're doing what you love. You're getting bad guys and actually putting them in their place, but what do you go home to every night? You go home to threadbare sheets and moderate.
Okay, I see what you're doing. That's enough.
We'll bring in the tower.
Roll your persuasion.
So is that a fit?
Yeah, you can do
I
it.
would like to heavily exhale. Be like, oh, thank God she let me stop.
That was awful.
That's a dirty. Or what? At 19
19? Okay.
with advantage.
Threadbare sheets and
Plus, if we're
paycheck.
able to do this, we'll be out of your office. Because it's so crowded.
She looks over at a dwarf walking that was waiting for you guys to finish. He's just standing there with his papers, like. He goes, Tony, out. Like, what did I do? And he shuts the door behind him, and so it's just the four of you and her.
You're being awkward, Tony. Leave.
All of our dwarves have the best names.
Yeah.
Okay, so she looks at the four of you and says, my own... Oh, obviously we can't call it a task force.
We just need a writ of enforcement.
No, we need ways in the Skyway. Shut up.
You guys seem really organized.
Nah, we do. If you haven't noticed so far, Sergeant Vilroy, they're the chuckle fucks. And we sit here till they're done,
Right.
and then we
give you a real idea.
So.
That's a really cool name she just gave us. I never heard that before. That's.
I mean, I think they got that from like Cloverfield, so like chuckle fuck.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like that.
Yep, they both have 2 syllables indeed.
Yeah. Well, CF.
Thank you for that.
Oh.
That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay, now I like that.
I have the
One
right.
day, if we ever do get to open a small business, I think that should be the name
Yeah.
of it, man.
Yeah.
It's small because you're halflings.
Who's the chuckle fuck now?
One random bar just pops in.
You did.
I did.
You made this RP heavy session. Here we are.
Here we are. This is what RP
I'm
you
writing
get.
down.
Do we not entertain?
This is not what you came for.
These are nothing jokes. The crap.
So, see, Sergeant, these were the 2 that we've been missing to complete this group for a long time. We're
I see.
I mean, they.
While you have been
I'd rather stay missing.
producing results lately, not that they are flawless
They're results.
They are results. You're not coming back empty-handed. What would this sponsorship entail? I mean, you want me to make you banners? What?
Oh, we could get
Don't
banners.
tempt them.
Oh.
No, that was a joke.
You don't.
What?
Oh.
They don't know it's a joke.
Why do you need me to support you to track down these people?
Well, Sergeant, we need to get to the Skyway,
That can be arranged.
Yeah.
and
Having a writ of
Potentially,
enforcement on the way up there would help us be able to look around.
I feel
Yeah,
like that's the last place I would look for 6
It's the place that
high-profile
nobody would
Exactly.
expect.
We have some contacts that we believe may be able to assist us in.
So you have contacts in the Skyway that you have never been to. Right?
Well,
Not like you've always met each and every one of your contacts. When you have a new contact, you gotta go meet your new contact. Say hello, hi, all that.
Oh, yeah.
It's only polite.
we'll also need it just so we can for this task force, and they'll like throw it like this task force. Like we also need to say, oh no, we can't help you because we're kind of busy doing our own thing.
Yeah, we need to posture around them and show them how
It's really dumb.
uncool they are, like us.
Well, I would prefer you to keep this to yourselves and then boast your heroism when you complete your task. I'm not gonna tell you not. Just keep my name out of it.
Do you want us to use his name?
Well, if it goes bad, we'll just say Captain Vilroy.
It'll
That's
just be
right,
a slip of the
Sergeant.
tongue.
it won't fall back on you at all. If
Yeah.
So you're going to
bad.
impose being in my brother's task force?
No, we'll just forget.
Only if things go bad.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
If things go great, then
They'll go from bad to worse if they find out that you were pretending to be part of the task force.
Oh no, we're
they
not a part of the task force. We're our own thing over here.
No, I understand.
We're just 4 individuals just walking along, nothing to
Just
see
doing some
here.
bounty hunter work.
Yeah, just doing, if anything falls out or falls bad or whatever, Insert idioms. I don't care. If things go bad, we say bounty. If things go good, we say you. Yes, good. Mm-hmm.
Her vocabulary and syntax went from here to here really quickly.
My brain
She's an
don't work.
interesting one.
Yeah, you all are.
I think
had my confidence
it's a
and
flawless
then it went
plan for
down.
you, Sergeant. I mean, I think this would
Like, nothing can go wrong.
nothing.
So you're
Nothing.
just
Absolutely nothing.
100% perfection.
so.
Would you like to talk about potential holes in the plan and potential things moving forward?
Oh, I know there are 100 holes in this plan.
I do as well.
Yeah.
Now, about those banners.
No. I can help you get passage to the Skyway.
Okay. In what capacity?
Just give you a ride and a writ.
Oh,
That's a start.
Fantastic.
That's a start.
that's
That's
more
all
than
we need.
that's a lot. Actually, that's not okay.
We've done a lot more with a lot less.
And
So just don't ask what that line
if you
was.
see my brother, tell him his hair is stupid.
Got it. Writing it down.
Stupid face,
Hair.
gotcha.
Oh, wow.
Stupid hair. Got it. By the way, your hair looks amazing today.
Shut up.
You look amazing.
Ew.
Ew.
Alright, I've got stuff to do. Go see
right.
the I can't
Is
remember
there
the
like
name of the
is there
front
like a
desk.
box of pens around?
They're at the front desk.
Okay.
What is it? Johnson and Johnson and Johnson and
Yeah.
Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah.
Morgan.
Fort Johnson.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Morgan.
Yeah.
If that's all you want, that's not hard, I guess.
If we do complete this successfully, would there be anything in it for us as well on top of that, other than just fame for the Cloverfields?
The
And you.
bounty. They have a reward out for the others.
Oh, they do have a reward, don't they? From the
Well,
watch as well?
knowing that the fugitives were caught by members of my precinct would be pretty nice. Nice little rub in the face, kick the dirt in Tarek's face. I kind of like that.
Do you know who Tarek might have hired for his best of the best task force?
No, some
Okay.
dummies probably.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah,
Wholeheartedly.
not unlike this room.
I don't know what
Talented individuals.
You're so nice.
We might even be able to get health potions if we complete it.
Yeah.
I can't even get health potions for me. What are you
Oh,
talking
okay.
about?
Never mind.
You
That
can't
makes
get
sense.
health potions for you?
Bureaucracy these days.
Oh,
It's a lot of paperwork to get one, let alone one for everybody.
So when's that ride to the Skyway?
Just go see. I don't remember her name up front. I already forgot her name.
Was it Marge?
It's Marge now. Go see Marge up front. She'll give you what I need, and she just like scribbles like a prescription on a little piece of paper. Like,
Unlegible.
hand that to her.
thank you, Sergeant.
Get out of my face.
I walk out, open the door. All right, Tony. Point to the door and walk by.
As we're walking up to the front counter, I lean over and whisper to Rook loud enough for them to hear. She might want to go on a date with him if we pull this off.
Oh my god, you're right.
I know they don't do it loud enough, but do I hear it?
Roll perception.
Okay. Because I wouldn't technically be like paying attention.
Actively listening.
He's on cloud 9 because he talked to her.
Yeah.
It's a 2 plus 2 is a 4.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of people in
I
there.
don't think he heard us.
I'm just kind of marching along, ready to go get to work.
Let's try again later.
So Marge is up front, hand her the paper. She
Takes a pull over
She's
cigarette
like-
and then coughs.
looks at it like
Marge.
Large March.
she gets up and like has to dig through a bunch of boxes behind her and grabs. There's like a stack of papers in each one, and the one that's labeled Skyway has like 2 pieces of paper, and the rest have like 100. Grabs a little a writ and an airship ticket, and then it's just
here it is, guys.
And I take that and put it in my pocket.
And she lets you know that you can head up to what is the name of? You guys are in the Central Plateau right now, so there are the. There's a name. Oh, you guys are at Sword Point. Yeah. Middle Central, Upper Central. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah, actually, there is. Makes sense. Next building over is a little airship docking bay that the watch uses when they need it, and you can hand over the ticket to the captain of the airship over there, and he'll take you up.
All right.
Whenever you're ready.
Are you guys ready?
Well,
we don't have
we still gotta get our
clothes.
clothes.
We could go try to find where some of the fugitives are first, and while everything's being made.
Also,
yeah, we could ask around for some rumors, or
I do need to kind of work on my machine.
She could work on her stuff there for a little bit, and either one of us can help her, or we could have the other three of us go dig around and check out some of the Warforged bars and stuff. See if anybody might have any information.
we can all split up. Just ask around for information.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea.
Split up the party.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I don't think that's
We'll get things done faster.
I think that's a terrible idea.
At least my RPing and my little thing will be very easy for you. Like, what you doing,
You
Ramsey?
did it.
Well, and we don't even have to
Rich.
RP everything. I mean,
Yeah.
we could just.
That's fine. And now is actually a good time to take a break. So
Alright.
while we're taking a break, you guys can decide what you want to do
Okay.
for the next few hours or so, and then when we come back, we will see where the party takes us.
Hello!
We're here.
We're back.
Hey, Internet.
Got more snacks.
We got all the snacks.
More snacks, more notes, more sass. We're ready. Okay.
I'm ready to chew bubble gum and kick butt, and there's no more butt to kick.
It's bubblegum time.
I like bubble gum.
So, you guys have left the Sharn Watch precinct and are in the middle city right now, in middle central. What would you like to do?
I think Verse and I want to go down to the Warforged bars and see what we can scrounge up.
See if we can get any good intel.
Cool. It'll take you a little bit to get down there, but
Yeah.
that's
We
totally
kind of know the
doable.
way a little bit better now.
Yes. You remember all the rights and lefts and straights and lefts and rights.
I'm gonna go work
3,
on the
4, 2,
panther.
and then 3.
Ba-na, 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 dun-na, 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 dun-na.
Good luck, brother.
Appreciate it.
I'm headed to the Inquisitive. I want to see what information they have.
You're not going to burn it down, are you?
Or blow it up.
We can do that later.
Or otherwise cause
let's-
destruction and havoc.
I'm just
Now-
going to try to do my best to see if I can learn a little bit more.
Now,
about
if they have
My
any
pen, I'm
pens,
sorry. I'm so
I
sorry.
haven't
take
used
the
it in like
pen.
3
Take
years.
the pen.
Okay.
take the
it.
pen.
You're good.
Anything you want me to take,
A
V?
gift.
Take the
Nah, the pens do.
It's fancy. Too fancy for me.
Yeah.
All
No,
right,
even though it hasn't
I'll get as
spit
many
on it
pens
now.
as I can.
Like, whenever you have to sign something, sign it and then put it in your pocket and then be like, hey, can I have a pen? And then, like, you sign the next thing and you put another pen in your pocket.
Oh, right. Okay,
And then you end up with 6 pens.
I got just the thing.
We're gonna be ending up finding a bounty for the guy who steals pins all across Sharn.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Ah, I'm so sorry. I've kicked you.
That was a
like
funny
15
spot, too. I was like,
times.
that was a funny spot to kick me.
My
My
book just goes
legs shot forward a
thunk.
little bit on that one.
Thunk.
So,
Hey, this is like this. But
I don't know
real.
what you're talking about.
Rook and Falric, you guys are headed in the same direction. Both up to the upper city university district.
We can play hacky sack as we walk.
Okay.
I don't have a hacky sack.
I don't either. What is that?
If you two are playing hacky sack, would he be headbutting it? Because
Yeah, that's right. You gotta get really low.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Or I could just shapeshift. I could go, Follow Rick.
By the way, do you have any different looks or things today?
Or have you still been using that same
I'm gonna be
university
the
outfit?
same. I'm gonna be the same university person.
Okay,
I'm gonna be my
the
same.
student look.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the generic.
Generic
White girl.
regular
Yeah,
girl.
the brunette.
Yes, just not
Pumpkin
even
spice
glasses.
latte.
Just you pass by her and you're
Yeah.
like, she's not ugly.
Yeah.
There's a
She's
human.
not pretty.
Yeah.
In the Han Solo.
She's not
outfit.
anything.
Yeah.
Or Starbucks.
It's gonna be Starbucks. She's gonna have
It's Han
Starbucks
Solo
in her
season.
hands.
Sharn bucks.
That's canon. Sharn bucks. Got it. All right.
Same 2 goblins that you saw in the exotic food or something.
You two will make your way there pretty quickly. I assume, Rook, you're just going to get started working.
Yeah.
Unless you want to do anything else.
Nope.
Cornelius is already in the workshop. He was working on one of his own. He was tinkering, but not
Hi there,
busy.
Cornelius.
Oh, hey, Rook.
Hi.
You ready to get
Mhm.
finished?
Mhm.
I think we can finish today.
Please, we gotta fix the tail issue. We gotta.
All right, and we got to put the core in too.
Okay. Ooh. All right. Do we need certain gloves for that? We good? We got everything here?
Yeah, we'll put the gloves on.
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
You ready? Fist bump.
Sorry. A lot of happens.
Cool.
All right. Falric, you walk around for a little bit and are able to find your way to the Inquisitive's office, which I have in here real quick. Here it is.
As I see the sign, I chuckle to myself as I remember my brother changing the sign to say Shard Inquisitive.
There's a tent set up outside with about 2 or 3 people standing around on the front side of it, and behind the tent you can see an older looking orc seems to be conversing with a few of the people, writing down some tips and things that they take, and then there's like 3 or 4 watch members kind of posted around, just there for extra security and to relay any information that they
Is he
find pertinent.
wearing like the garbs of the watch, or
No, he is
an individual that
he
works
looks
for
like he is a
Inquisitor?
journalist.
Oh, okay.
He's got like a nice brown vest on, and brown slacks and a white undershirt, and very gray, dark gray hair. He looks very eager to work. Interestingly, in his old age.
Okay. I'll just stroll up to the line and wait my turn.
Okay.
I'll be listening in to the conversations ahead of me.
Sure. They're not trying to be quiet by any means. You hear kind of generic complaints about Warforged. He's some people might say, oh, this Warforged just showed up out of nowhere and started rustling through my trash. It's like somebody from down in the lower districts.
Why would he need to?
And I don't know if that warrants suspicion, ma'am.
So you're just getting a vibe that people are trying to give them any information to see if they can get some coin out of it.
Exactly.
Ma'am, you may have raccoons.
Got it.
You should take this over to pest control.
But they're pretty generic complaints, nothing that seems out of the ordinary. And within a minute or two, it's your turn.
Well, hi there.
Oi.
Oh yeah, down here.
Yeah, I see. I saw you coming up.
Thalric Cloverfield.
Bazur Roguk. Nice to meet you.
What?
Say that again.
Bazur Roguk.
Bazur Roguk.
Yes.
Sounds like you did pick
Zer-
Latin and said
Bless you.
berserk.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Bazur.
Nice to meet you too, sir.
Shake hands. So, it seems that a lot of people are having trouble with these Warforged lately.
Oh, there's always something new in this city, don't you know?
I must tell you, I've been a huge fan of the Inquisitive over the last few months.
You might want to put a jacket on. You seem a little cold there.
Do you feel that breeze? Oh, goodness.
This is canon that he is the crappiest liar. It's the best. Wow, I love you.
I would have copies of this.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, this article really intrigued me. Did you write this?
I did.
This is one of yours.
My piece of work. We tend to rotate around the staff for important stories, and my turn this
Well,
week.
I must say, I'm not good with words, but this is incredible writing, and
I appreciate it.
a very, very big fan.
Roll a deception.
Big fan. Big fan. I love reading.
I want to use one of our advantage
Go for it.
dice.
Absolutely warranted.
I do have a +4 on this. 16.
No.
Did the advantage die actually help?
It did. It was the one I used.
He doesn't not believe you, but he doesn't really seem like he would care either way.
Not believe.
Well, I just wanted to let you know that I too work for the watch. I point to the other watch. They're like keeping guard out here.
Must be your day off.
Oh yeah, you know. I get one of those every once in a while, but
Sure.
I know that my higher ups will want me to get right back on it right away because they really upped. They really got us on high alert right now. With all these Warforged escapees.
Yeah, I wouldn't be out here in the cold if there wasn't something to do. So,
Yeah.
Is there
Cold. Yeah.
something I can help you with today?
Cold.
Mr. Cloverfield, right?
Yes. Go to Cloverfield. Yes. It's Fowrick.
It's gonna be in the newspaper. This creepy little halfling came up and he's really nervous, guys.
So I've been hearing things that maybe these Warforged are just they're kind of laying really low right now because they know that we've upscaled this. Have you heard anything about potential areas or places where they could be like hiding out or anything like that?
Well, most of the tips today have been shit, to be honest.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But
the one digging through the trash. I mean,
Raccoons!
who was that?
yeah, they
Bless
haven't been helpful, to say the least. But I didn't really expect that to happen. This is kind of a whole charade set up by the council. So.
Oh, right. So the council's kind of pulling all the strings here, right? I mean, you're just kind of doing what you're told.
Pretty much at this point.
Yeah. Got it.
Still got a lot of fight left in me, so I'll be out here doing whatever I can.
Right. It seems like you're a well-respected journalist here.
Been doing this for a whole 5 years.
5 years. That's have you made it up the promotional ladder?
Yearly raises.
Yeah.
When I said senior staff earlier, I meant senior.
Like
Old.
Oh, yeah.
And I wasn't always this old.
Right. So
As he's talking to you, he's leaning over the thing, and a necklace falls out from underneath the shirt, and it kind of reminds you a bit of the one that V described, but not the same.
Okay.
So he described V's necklace had like 3 different gems on it. This one has 6, and they're different colors, but it's the same basic shape and kind of design and things.
Falric would probably just eyes wide for a second, but then not say anything. Like,
Yeah.
Like, just take
It's very
a mental
unique.
note.
Yeah.
Well, I want to do the best that I can to help get this situation under control, but I'm afraid there's just not a lot of information out there. So, do you, well, who do you work for? Who's like the editor or the editor-in-chief of the
So the Sharn
Inquisitive?
is owned by Mr. Halftack, Haftak,
Mr. Halftack?
Irkarn, IR' CLARN.
CLARN.
Yep.
With that?
Mr. Halftack is the
Yeah.
employer.
Oh, right, and he's kind of like pulling all the, well, probably being told from the council, of course, and then
Sure.
trickling down the line. I would assume that, yes. So I would assume that Mr. Halftack is probably, he probably doesn't work at office, right? I mean, he's probably...
Well, he's either here at the office here, or he's down at the printers.
Oh, right. Printer, yeah.
He owns both buildings. So.
All right. I did want to give you some information.
Sure.
There was a Warforged down on the next level. I think it was like in the shopping district area.
Okay.
That was a peddling for a little bit of money.
I see.
It might be something to look into. I don't know. I'm just kind of like doing like a story, like
well,
words and interactions.
You are a part of the watch, but I'll let other people of the watch know.
And then I will pull up one of the articles that I have that really angered me.
Sure.
Like the one that's like at the mercy of the mercenaries or something. Or
Yeah.
one of the ones that talked about like that we were like that
Murderers, thieves,
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you know, you did an excellent job on this one. Did you write this one too? Was this your writing?
No.
That wasn't you?
No.
Oh, it was probably one of those entry level, you know, right?
More than likely. So I would say out of all of our writers, 90% of them are garbage.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But then again, not very many people know how to write very well around here. So.
That's true. Yeah.
I think he's trying to like him.
That's true.
Well, thank you for your time,
Absolutely.
Mr. Berserk. Berserk.
You'll get it.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Apparently, the person playing my character can't really spell too well either.
Bazur. B-A-Z-U-R.
B-A-Z-U-R. Berserk. Why did I
Bazur.
put a K on the end of that?
And then
it was
Raguk.
Oh, it is Raguk.
Berserk.
Like-
Raguk. That's what I did.
Like Ragu,
Berserk.
but with a K
Berserk.
and an R.
I would just kind of nod and kind of trickle off to the side.
Have a
Not-
pleasant one.
Not really knowing like how to ask to get any information without seeing
Yeah.
Falric wouldn't know
Sure.
social cues on how to ask
Gotcha.
appropriate questions if no one else came with them. So he would and then you would just walk on and
If you see something, say something.
oh, you got it.
He's an
You got it.
investigator. He's a bounty hunter, and he still just doesn't know how to talk to people. You're just like,
And then
Love it there.
I would probably. That would probably take a lot of time, but I would probably just head back to where Rick was.
Sorry,
after that
I'm
was-
just,
That's not
Go ahead, pick it. Fix
just
it.
everything. Yep.
Okay. So you're headed down. You're both headed down to the cogs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are we
And-
taking an elevator again, or are we going the?
We're just jumping off the side.
I was gonna say if we find a quiet spot in the elevator, I was gonna check how much was in that money bag that they handed me
Yeah,
earlier.
it takes a little bit to get down the elevator.
That's what I was gonna say. If we're gonna get a spot where there's not as many people, or if we're riding on the elevator or whatever, I'll go ahead and check that. If find out how much is in there.
It was 50 gold per person, so 150.
Oh, so they hand me for everybody.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I go ahead and give him his 50. And do you want me to hand you your brothers now, or just hold on to it for right now?
Hold on to it for right now.
Okay.
I don't want to be responsible for James.
Okay.
And we make our way down there. You Cog Carnival? So we'll start at the Cog Carnival and work our way around.
Okay.
See if we run into our old friend, formerly Stump, now Bolt.
Not Dash.
Not Dash. Dash is
Dash.
on the run.
Yeah.
Oh my god! The fact that he was Stump, then he was Bolt, and that's two. Bolt and Bolt. Too many pun possibilities. It's just too much.
That's why I did it on purpose.
That sounds like a great
I
spot
love
for
it.
I
another
said on
pub.
purpose.
I love it and I hate
Pun
it.
possibilities.
When you go back into the bar, you see the big guy outside. Was it Power? I think was his name.
Ring Power, yeah, I think that was his name, yeah.
Yeah, standing out there,
Yeah.
and he sees you and
I'm good.
gives you a little head nod.
I'm like, yeah.
How you doing?
He got you a little respect down
Yeah.
there. And inside, you can see less Warforged than usual. But you do see Dandy, and you see the bartender who's been working there. But no sign of any of your other familiar faces.
Damn.
Well, Shadow Black is dead, and Copper is dead. And
Copper.
I think that was everybody. There may have been one more down there. But no, you just see Dandy and the bartender.
You want to go up and
And
ask?
then like a table of 3 other people sitting around.
We can go ahead and ask the bartender first. They're more likely to hear about anything that might be
Okay.
going around.
Sure.
Because the Warforged would be my guess would probably not want
Talk
people that are not.
yeah.
I mean, they would talk
Not
to
us.
us because they know that we're trying to help them out. They probably wouldn't want people that are out there making Warforged look bad
Mhm.
to be out on the streets, because as long as those people are on the streets, it's going to be continue to like put extra heat on
Yeah, it's
all
gonna
Warforged.
make- Mhm.
By people that just randomly run up and give random information to try and get extra money. You know, I don't know who would
Yeah.
do stuff like that, but
Raccoon!
Raccoons would do that.
There's a lot of that going on.
With their tiny little hands.
But yeah, we could ask the bartender, see if they
mask on.
might know anywhere to kind of dig around a little bit, maybe
Mhm.
some info
Like the
on
hamburger.
one of these people. So go up to the bartender.
Okay.
Hello there.
I'll just like climb
Up on a stool.
on a stool. Yeah.
Things been going any better here lately?
Probably not with everything going on.
No,
Yeah.
not very good around here.
Mm.
You need a drink?
Please.
Yeah.
He goes and grabs some motor. I'm just kidding.
I'd accept it.
Just a slurry of alcohol kind of mixed together.
Slides it with
Cool.
W40.
Yeah, it just keeps going.
Pour off the top of the oil so the alcohol underneath.
Mhm.
We were wondering if you might be able to help us, maybe on any information on some of these escaped convicts to try and clear the name for the other good
Yeah,
Warforged
'cause-
around here.
Yeah, we don't want everyone else just to suffer just because somebody else did something.
So you're looking for the escaped convicts, right?
Yeah.
Why do you want to hunt them
I mean, because we've been down here, and there's you get a small group of the population making everybody else look bad. So
it makes life harder for you guys, and
that's not
there's
fair.
also some extra bounties in it for us if we find some of these people that don't need to be on the streets.
Y'all
Let me tell you.
A thin line.
Yeah, what's going on down here is you'll find every Warforged down here passive about this situation. No one is going to go throw down one of their brethren.
Hmm.
We don't even
That's
know
fair.
what they're arrested for.
No,
Fair
honestly,
point.
y'all don't either.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't really think, and I'm like, I've got a list. I'm like, I don't really think Boosted Sentinel really did anything wrong, so I don't know why they're on that list. But
Well, you didn't know why they were on the list.
yeah, they
Yeah,
were.
but we're not going to
Okay.
say that.
I sure do.
We're not going to say that.
Yeah.
What about? Well, I guess he's not going to really give much info either. Anyway, I'd be at that point.
It's gotta be hard. I mean, like, it's gotta be hard though for like. I don't know what he looks like, but someone has the name Tower, and that's just, I think that would be hard to hide.
Stand out a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just say that just because someone has a name like Tower doesn't necessarily mean that they are tall. They could. A lot of Warforged names come from something that they accomplished during the war, or they were known for. So I don't know what
So
Tower
could have like
necessarily
taken
means.
over a tower or something.
Could be
Interesting.
Have you seen Bolt lately?
Last I saw was when you didn't. You said he was looking
Okay.
for a job.
Yeah, I was just wondering how he was doing because
He seemed to definitely be doing well with that leg that we gave him. He's been scooting around everywhere.
Doesn't get tired, does he?
No, I think he had a lot of pent up energy.
He did deliver
Mhm.
papers for you.
he had to he had to unwind.
Yeah.
So
Oh man, that's good. That's good.
In the distance, you just
Well,
like, huh.
I really don't have much to
I mean
offer
that's
to you.
fair. I was just we're also just kind of killing time too. So
Well, drink up.
all right.
Appreciate
Feel
it.
free to
Appreciate
chat with anybody.
Thank
More
you.
than likely, you won't find out.
That's fair.
Now,
He goes back, walks down the bar, and starts wiping down the counter and cleaning glasses.
outside a little bit, Dandy was the one that was, I don't want to say sketchy, but he was like really almost schizo, right? Like he was like really jittery.
No, that was Copper.
That was Copper. Okay.
Dandy was more, seemed very emotional.
Got you.
He was also dressed to the 9,
Yes. Dandy's very.
maybe dressed to the 10s.
That'd be fine. by the way.
Maybe Dandy would know something about how to dress.
That is a great idea. Let's go talk to him about that. If we can get any extra info on the way, that's just a bonus.
Hey, fellas.
If Dandy, the Warforged, would know how to dress in the Skyway.
He was dressed nice the other day.
He gives you a rundown of like the most insane ideas. Just like how to match colors. He's like, well, if you've got a blue top on and red pants, you have to wear blue shoes.
And flamenco pants are absolutely making a comeback.
Yeah.
And you should absolutely pair
He has a
them.
more eccentric
with a,
style than we at first thought.
But that still might be enough
might be
in the Skyway, because they're
Fast forward us arriving at the Skyway.
Like
we're
clowns.
like Dumb and Dumber outfits.
Yeah.
Like, with the
Right
right
it's like
nose.
One of us
doing
dressed like the Three
yeah,
Musketeers, another dressed like the Beatles.
doing the scene where like they duel with the canes.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's funny to see him. I think I have a little more trust in Mama Cloverfield.
Mhm.
Just between you and I. Well,
Okay. Well,
would you like to walk around a little bit while we're down here anyway?
Yeah.
See some of the sights
Yeah.
of the walls.
The nice touristy areas down here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Smells better than that exotic food place we went to with the rude goblins with the dirty, grubby hands.
V was just not put off by that at all. V is like, I thoroughly enjoyed the meal.
Sorry, I was looking at my notes for a second. You said
Sorry,
you're going
Liam.
somewhere else?
Your privilege
We're
is
just
showing.
we're just
We're
walking
talking.
around.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you're walking around, here comes Bolt.
Oh, yeah.
He starts waving.
Hey!
Bolt, fast.
That's good.
Is it one of those things like in Forrest Gump where he keeps running and they have to run with him?
No, he stops.
He's jogging in place.
Yeah. How have you been, Bolt?
Moving.
Moving and grooving. Glad to hear it.
How's that job hunt coming?
Still hunting.
Still hunting? It just gotta be tough.
Faster now with legs.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. We are so happy for you. We'll pass the word on to Rook and let her know that you're still enjoying them.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful.
Be careful.
Be careful. Other Warforged moving.
Oh.
Leaving.
I see.
From where to where?
Train.
Mm-hmm.
Boats.
Is it good Warforged and
Walking.
just all Warforged?
People.
He's so cute.
Have you heard of a person named Tower?
Oh.
I'm just so curious to what he looked like because they're saying that like Warforged don't it's not necessarily like a physical description. It could be what they did, but I did see one Warforged who was like huge, which I know it's not saying a lot because of my stature, but it's like if you took like I don't know like 10 of me and stacked on top of each other. It was like huge. He had a huge hammer. I don't know if that guy's Tower though. If I had to guess, if anyone would be named Tower, it'd be Tower. Like
Big Warforged. Not Warforged.
they're not Warforged.
War machines.
War machines.
Different.
Dangerous.
Where
Less.
there? Yeah. How do Warforged feel about war machines?
Dumb brothers.
Yeah.
Dumb brother. That's my dumb brother. That's beautiful.
V is
yeah.
keeping a straight face, but he's
So
barely
pure.
holding it together.
He's so pure.
All right, we were just kind of wondering where some of the bad actor. Well, I guess we don't necessarily know. Some of the other people were, because it's like it's not your fault if like somebody else goes and does something, and there's a lot of people blaming Warforged for things when they shouldn't. It's just a time, unfortunately.
Raccoon and trash can. Blame. Bolt.
Yeah.
Raccoon!
Who said that?
Yeah. There's your second sound clip, by the way.
Raccoon and trash can. Bolt.
That's great.
Oh, poor Bolt.
All right. Well, yeah. If you never
Protect
need
him.
anything, you know where to find us. Nice seeing you again, though.
Bye bye.
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 Just gone.
Protect him at all costs. He's too pure for this world.
Or just give him a
my
head
list of
start.
episode titles is growing.
Yeah.
Bolt dies, we
brother.
riot.
Like, it's kind of interesting that they're war machines, though.
Yeah. They don't seem as caring about them.
Well,
Like, they care about them, but they're like... It seems like they could be... The war machines could be more easily manipulated.
Well, yeah.
Dumb brother. Sorry. I need a minute. I'm sorry.
It's a war machine. That's pretty interesting. All right, well, yeah, we'd probably just walk around just a tiny bit more, just see what was then go back.
Sure.
Yeah.
We're just kind of killing time at this point, just kind of snooping around.
Rook, back at the workshop with Cornelius and Ulrich.
I have back of my mind thoughts as I'm, in there, elbows deep, and I'm like, raccoon?
We could talk to that Warforged detective.
So,
We could find him.
as you're finishing up the last pieces and getting ready to put in the
Dragon shard?
the dragon shard, the crystal, I'm going to have you do a series of checks just to finish
sure
the
it
completion
works.
of it. So I want you to think about the finishing touches of putting this together and think about some of the skills that you have, and you can do a series of skill checks. So, like, for example, if you think that one of your traits, like medicine, might help in the situation, you can explain how that would help and then make a roll for it. And Cornelius and Fulric can help you too.
Okay. Well, I would like to say that I am not a rather intimidating person, and I would like to have something that is at least a little more intimidating than me.
So a friendly kitty. Got you.
Hopefully
Terrifying.
not a house cat. So I would like to intimidation, like to see if I don't know exactly what.
Make it look like it would scare you.
So the hair stands up on the back of it.
I don't know specifically what I would roll for that. I mean, basically, from what you just said, I just went through it and I was like, I'm looking at my skills, and I think making it intimidating would be helpful.
Sure.
Is that what you're looking for? Or-
So in that case, I would say you're kind of trying to use your knowledge of intimidation and into the design of the thing. So yeah, let's go ahead and make it an intimidation check.
Okay.
We can make that work.
Don't forget, you still got some of the extra dice just in case.
19.
19?
Okay.
Looks pretty menacing.
Cool.
You got it.
What are you exactly asking?
I want
What abilities do you have?
I want this.
It's a skill challenge.
Yeah, so it's a challenge of if you can complete the pieces of this to make a functioning
Okay.
familiar, in a sense, because it's...
Ramsey,
Essentially
remember
that.
when you guys were on the boat and that storm hit in Dirty 20? And I made you guys all tell me one thing that you did during the storm.
Oh, this is like...
This is like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
So it's kind of like you get to pick the skill and how it plays out in the story, but you have to roll high enough to succeed in order for it to play out. Yeah.
Well, of course, Arcana, because it's an extremely arcane, heavy object. I'm working with a dragon shard. So...
And Cornelius can help you with that,
Okay.
so you can make this roll with
You
advantage.
can use some of my dice if you need to.
Not
And with permission, I'd like to take the next roll
Sure.
since I'm helping.
Okay.
Or you can assist with...
Well, I've got an idea.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, you check with the construction.
What could possibly go wrong?
Alright, good
Okay.
news is you're
So
just
first
gonna die.
Well, first roll was a 19, so
Yeah.
you see it.
Roll
Yeah.
Okay.
for the second one, too. Just
The
to make...
second one.
Just
Okay.
The second one was 19, 20,
20.
30, 20.
20. Very nice.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Second check
And
is success.
what's next?
If I see, sweat starting to bead up,
Yeah.
that she's really kind of starting to stress out at any moment, I'd like to use my... I have good insight. So I'm
Okay.
going to try to keep an eye on her, make sure she's doing the right thing. Whenever I feel her starting to get discouraged herself, I'm going to start speaking some encouraging words
Okay.
That's very much like Fulric.
to keep her focused and motivated. And you're almost there. You almost got it. Be careful. Oh,
So-
you're almost there. There you go.
You can watch as Cornelius and Rook are like attaching tethers and pushing all the pieces for muscles and things together, and with the setting the clamp around the shard, and it's like very delicate pieces until you fasten them. And as you're doing it, you're starting to
I just
Get
seem like a
nervous.
cheerleader, like
Just making sure they each go in the correct place. Hands start to feel sweaty underneath your
Knees
gloves.
weak, arm spaghetti.
Yeah. Mom spaghetti.
Is it arm spaghetti or mom,
mom's
spaghetti?
spaghetti.
No, there was the no.
My arms
you're
are now
talking about
spaghetti.
Vomit on a shirt. Mom
Now, would
spaghetti.
you
Okay, there we
would you
go.
want me to roll, or do you want me to just that be me assisting her in an initial roll?
What is
Um,
this for? This is for insight?
I'm using my insight skill to try to just help you out, basically.
I will say that if you succeed on this roll, then it will make her next check
Okay.
Okay.
lower.
Okay. Got it.
So
So I have a +4. 18.
success. You guys are rolling high.
Wow.
19, 20, and 18. Okay. You got one more.
Look, you're almost there.
you got
Damn.
this.
I got this.
And the last
double one.
piece to
I
get
don't
it
see
all
how I
together.
can make persuasion a thing and like be like, oh, I'm persuading the pieces to do what I want artistically. I don't.
I can,
Turn on damage.
if you want to use persuasion,
Uh-huh.
I can say that as you're infusing or using the dragon shard, the incantations require a bit of trust
Mhm.
between the bond between you and the steel defender. So you can use persuasion as you're trying to bring this thing to life.
You know, come on, little man.
You're good.
Come on, I believe in you.
I think take the die.
Take the die.
Take a die.
I'm gonna take
Take a die.
Take a die. We got
And
it.
then
take a die.
well,
advantage
you.
already, though, right?
it would have advantage
It's just
already.
it's a lower.
No,
It's a lower check, but you can use advantage.
You
Okay.
can use that.
Would
Okay,
you like
so
to use
this
one?
one,
You got-
yeah, sure.
Pick one. You got
Uh,
giant one, plastic, brown, copper, or the
Metal.
teal. Brown or teal.
Brown. Nat 20.
Yeah, there you go.
It's
Beautiful.
it's very persuaded.
And
The nat
as
20
you
was
finish
the
the
benefit.
incantations and remove your hands and seal underneath its ribcage where this crystal is, steel defender, the panther, comes to life. Just starts shifting all of its muscles around. All the steel plates you can see move around.
He lives!
Falric gets a little scared and jumps behind the table.
Terminator.
Cornelius looks and says, "This is one of the best looking devices I've ever created. Congratulations."
Thank you so much.
The intimidation.
Oh my god, we have to name him.
It's very
Oh my God.
intimidating.
He's pretty spooky, isn't he?
Yes.
Oh my
I'll stay back here for a while.
Okay.
You feel
You
a
did great.
thud, you feel a thud on your leg,
Mhm.
and your little piece of luggage, boom, boom, bangs against your leg, just in excitement.
Oh, the luggage that follows you.
It's been with you this whole time.
Yeah, we forgot about that.
I'm gonna pet the luggage. I forgot I had the following luggage.
I've gotten some weird looks from behind.
I've just completely. And he gets
That's what I
trapped
was
behind
wondering
the
why
door.
everybody
And
was
he's
staring at us earlier. But
I want to. All right, guys. I've already got a name for him. Are you guys ready?
Are they back with
luggage
us
or
by
the-
now, or are they?
No,
are
for
they-
the.
Yeah, I can. If you guys don't spend forever down there, you can
Yeah.
get back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I wanna go up and like let the
We walk in on this
the
as it's
panther
popping up.
sniff me. I wanna be like, hey, it's me. Hi, I'm your mom. But then okay, guys, I've already got a name for him. Are you guys ready? His name's Aiken, because he was a pain in my aching ass. I love him. He's perfect.
Perfect.
Let's go.
He's perfect.
He's
Awesome.
perfect.
Per-
He's perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, how large is this?
He is a medium construct.
Medium.
He's
Yeah,
So
it's
probably
He
a
is-
cat that's about
He's larger
as
than
tall
you.
as us.
a regular-sized panther, I would assume.
Like a panther.
Yeah.
Because you guys are small, right?
So he's still gonna be smaller than me.
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
so,
sick.
and
You're
it's,
about- I
and
think
it's
I'm like, what,
medium.
6 feet?
Yeah, it's bigger than y'all.
If it stood up
Well,
all the way, it would be a
Oh,
small,
so
but it's
gonna
not
go
going
on
to
force.
stand up.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I can change shape and ride on it. I could be. Can I change shape and become a small? Am I able to do that? I gotta look back at my things.
Yes, you can change to any race.
Halfling.
I'm gonna change it to a halfling and I'm gonna ride it later. Not right now because I'm a nondescript school lady right now. But I'm fawning over it. It's beautiful. I'm gonna start polishing.
How does it work, Rook? Does it just do what you tell it to do, or?
So essentially, when it's just chilling about, it kind of does its own thing. But usually when we're in battle, I can tell it what to do after I take my turn, of course.
Oh yeah, because we definitely all take turns.
Yeah, because well, I'm talking turns in the metaphorical sense.
Oh right.
Yes.
I don't know what that word means.
It's an adverb.
Oh,
it's a good adverb.
Well, yeah,
it's
adverb.
Lovely adverb. It's not an adverb.
Catch up on those.
And
Words.
but if I'm ever incapacitated, what's really great is that it's able to actually fight for me. It's able to fight.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, I'm me, and I'm just me. But now, I'm me with this.
Oh, wow.
Yes. He's beautiful. Look at him.
He won't try to eat any of us, right?
He has no digestive tract. He has no need.
Oh, great.
That doesn't mean he doesn't have a desire.
I didn't say anything other than he doesn't have a need.
Okay. I trust it.
It gives a low metallic grumbling growl. You can hear it
Immediately
echo
hide
inside of it.
behind V.
I pet him.
That fear, that intimidation that you put inside of it is coming to life.
You're like, yes, Aiken, yes.
V is finally just starting to put some of the notes together of this thing. Still, he doesn't understand quite the concept of cat as a pet. And so he's like, this thing looks like my kinfolk.
Why
It looks like my cousin.
Why is she so familiar?
Why is it
with
walking around on 4 legs?
Does it not have any dignity?
It's like Goofy and his dog.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Exactly.
I want to pet it, and I'm hearing the clink.
I must say, everyone, I didn't get too much information from the Inquisitive, but I did discover the names of some of the people that are in charge over there.
Oh wow.
For the future,
Okay.
But as far as information about who we're looking for, nothing but a bunch of Warforged raiding trash cans and things like that.
We were told that was raccoons.
Raccoons.
Really?
Yeah, by Bolt.
I want to apologize, guys. I really haven't had a chance to really get any, a leg up in this case or any of these cases. Really,
Well,
I've been
you've
a
got
little...
4 legs up now.
Yeah, you were busy. It's understandable.
Yeah.
Cornelia says you gave a leg up to that guy Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah.
Speaking of Bolt, we bumped into him.
Oh, you did?
We
How's
did.
he
That's
doing?
what I was
He's
just saying.
still doing fast.
Does it need
Just
me?
a-
Does it need me?
Yeah.
Like oil? How's his leg? Is it articulating correctly?
The leg looks better than the rest of him.
Maybe we can work on some updates over time. Maybe we can actually work on some modifications. I wonder if he would like to have rocket launchers.
Rocket launchers?
Wait, what's a rocket launcher? That sounds
no.
amazing.
It's something I've been working on. Cornelius and I have been talking about it. It's something in
Maybe that's where they
process.
launch rocks.
Oh, right.
Explodey rocks.
I've heard of
You've
that.
got the idea.
Floaty rocks?
You've got
We
the
got some of those.
It's something
It's like
along
a
the
flute.
lines of like Falrick's flute.
Oh, like this.
Let's not talk about the subject anymore. Cornelius!
Yes.
I just want to thank you so much for your help here. Without you, absolutely, this would not have been
Look at
finished.
it.
So actually, would you like
Really
to
dark
name
down
his
here.
last name? Aiken's last name. His name is not Clay Aiken, even though I really want to try to call him that.
Please don't call him Macon.
It's not Macon, his name is Aiken. But would you like to do the honors of giving him a last name?
Aiken Payne? Are we going with that theme?
I will take it into consideration.
Sure, I'm not right with names. That's why my wife named our children.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Is it safe to say that, or it's safe to say that if you ever have any need of anything in the future, let me know.
The workshop's always open for you.
Thank you. Thank
So,
you. I
I'm going to
appreciate
be
it.
making copious notes and putting it into my book.
Oh, okay, cool. Write my name
Bestseller.
off into the side, but don't, because I don't want anyone to know who I
You
am.
can use an alias. Don't pick one now. It's
Yeah, I
okay.
was like, this is.
Don't ask me to pick one
Okay. Get your wife to pick
Pain.
one.
I'm really excited for my new book. It'll be Cornelius Goodfellow's Eberron's Guide to Dragons and Dungeons.
Oh. I think that has promise.
It's intriguing.
Huh.
I've got a
What
lot
about
of exploring to
switching?
do.
What about switching the word dungeons and the word dragons? What about switching that,
No, I'm keeping it alphabetical.
Oh, okay.
Dragons and then dungeons.
Dragons and
Yes.
Okay.
I can totally see that.
Well, enjoy Aiken, and best of luck on your next bounty.
All right.
While we're here at the
Tink,
university,
tink.
would you guys like to? Did we ever find out about what some more of those tomes said?
Oh, yeah.
Before we do that, another thing we found out is the really big Warforged are called War Machines.
War Machines.
And the Warforged kind of view them as their big dumb brothers. So,
Rook, you already knew that.
Oh, yeah. Sounds about right.
We both just look at her like, thanks for the info.
yeah.
You guys never asked.
Yeah, when you were working on constructions for this Warforged, the larger ones were used specifically as war machines, like trebuchets and whatnot. The sole, not transference, but like creation on such a large object had such a high failure rate that the process had to be literally dumbed down quite a bit to just make them more follow directions.
I told them this.
So then we could find out who's probably, it's probably another Warforged, I'd imagine, that's giving the War Machine orders, but
Unless this is,
it may be someone else. If they, we found the little Warforged creation lab,
It could be a
someone else
person
could have
that's,
figured that out as well.
It's possible.
Could be somebody that's putting one over on the Warforged or has gotten them to trust them somehow. No, there's still possibilities. It's very interesting, though. Very spooky. I've got a kitty cat.
What's a kitty cat?
You, but small. And less annoying.
Hey, I'm annoying.
I didn't say anything.
Just for that, you need to puke in their shoes.
That is something we have done before. We don't really normally wear shoes, but like some of this stuff around them, we'll puke in their territory just to let them know we're not the happiest with them. That they might have said something to upset us.
Hairballs are a thing? I would assume yes.
Cornelius is like, have a great day! He's leaving.
Somebody get him some petroleum jelly.
Well, we don't have much.
How about Drano? That might work better.
I wasn't ready for that.
Presentation.
Prestidigitation is throat.
Ew.
You can also summon a small object, so it's like the shower things. You're just like trying to
Routers.
Yeah.
All right, so what are you guys doing now?
I would say we check on Mama Cloverfield and see if she's done with the clothing. And then contemplate going up into the sky.
Anything
It's probably
else?
it's mid-afternoon at this point, like 3, 4 o'clock. Oh my god, not late.
Would she have been done that fast? I thought she said she might need a day or two.
A day or two.
Yeah.
What sounds like?
I don't think she's gonna quite be done quite yet.
She said she'd have it done by tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, did she? Okay.
If she modified your old outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Did you see anything else?
With my
interesting
tactical tassels or frill on my dress.
Yeah. Did you see anything else interesting while you're up at the Inquisitive?
Not really.
Who did you talk to?
I talked to a large, fancily dressed orc.
You can't trust orcs.
Bazar
I don't like
or
I don't like them at
Raguk.
all.
Bless
Well,
you.
this is a random.
Bless you.
Can I do a history check to see if I recognize that name?
He
Now that
actually,
I've actually heard
he
it.
actually wrote this article. This one right here.
Mm.
Can I-
That was a random amount
He
of
is-
hatred from you, Verse. Usually you don't, you aren't mean.
Let's see, and that would
With
be
you and orcs.
history, so it's 14 plus 1, 15.
Doesn't ring a bell for you.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Mm-mm.
Still
didn't-
don't like orcs.
I didn't really like him, to be honest, either, because he was talking very badly about the people that work underneath him. I mean, he was
Mm.
very disrespectful.
Mm.
V's hair on the back of his
If
neck.
my
just a
higher ups were
small
talking
top
about me that
stands
way
up just
behind
a
my
bit.
back, I would be
Ooh, yeah.
furious.
Yep. It'd be very hard on your little soul. I bet. Almost devastating.
But yeah, that's really all I got. I'll be honest, I didn't really know 100% of how to ask the question without giving too much away. You know, I didn't want to, like, we want to protect Sergeant Vilroy and all this too. So,
Mhm.
trying to be careful.
Mm.
I want people to find out what we've got going on.
That is a good thought.
So far, we don't have anything really going
I
on.
know we don't have much to go from. I mean, we could just go get our clothing and head on up there and see what we find.
Yeah, I guess so.
We could always check out that restaurant and see if we can find out any information there.
I want to put the little following bag
Mhm.
on top of my cat, so it doesn't have to walk as fast.
Or I mean, or I could even
Maybe a balancing act, but
I just,
What,
feel
I
bad
mean,
because he's got tiny
technically-
little legs, and so he has to go. Ding,
for the
Did you want to save
right
some
now
of the
all
darts
the
for
watch is
your
under this Captain Tarek Vilroy.
defender thing?
Sure.
were there
darts that we found.
Maybe I could get audience with Tarek
Mm.
and then see if there's any updated information to go from because I've got connections with the watch.
Mhm.
Maybe you
Me
could
too.
just say that you're researching it from a bounty perspective. I mean, more helps.
I could kind of, walk in. I'm just clocking in,
Yeah,
I just need an update.
Walk with
you know.
confidence,
And
yeah.
just be like, "Hey, boss," and he's like, "Hey, okay."
I don't know.
I won't recognize anything.
So,
Just spitballing here.
Nah.
I didn't have any good notes or anything up at the Sharn Inquisitive.
Nothing good.
I wonder if we can get into that building.
The Sharn Inquisitive building?
Yeah, because I think last time we tried it was locked. So then I changed it to the Sharn Inquisitive.
Yeah, that was funny.
What would we find there?
Well, if they've been gathering notes on everything, they might have like a pile of notes we could go through, figure out.
We might need to figure out the.
That's good thinking. Why didn't I think of that while I was talking to him?
I don't know. Did he have like a badge or anything?
Oh.
Well, wouldn't
And
it
then all of a sudden it flashes. It's like flashing.
Is it the
No,
entire group of
but-
the Inquisitive that's working on it, or is it just one particular journalist?
it just said
Yeah, it seems like they're just
they're
working.
partnering with the
They're
watch
partnering with
to
the
help
So-
bring in
It's probably a couple employees.
reports.
But V, you remember when you described a necklace to us that you were looking for?
Oh man.
Yes.
Well, that orc was wearing something similar. It wasn't exactly how you described it, but it had the same kind of elements and just.
The construction of those, anything similar to that is pretty uncommon.
Really?
Pretty rare. So I would be very interested on where he got it. Very interested.
So would probably go talk to him would be the easiest way if you just go ask him.
I'd like to do more than talk, but I'll keep it to
Do
talking.
you-
Oh, do you think you'd be pen
you think-
pals?
Is it something that he will talk about?
On date?
Do you think he'd recognize you?
Is it something
Go
he
for
would
coffee?
talk about?
But
Yeah.
I mean, you're kind. Do you think
Or
he has
would-
an issue? Because it seems like you have an issue with orcs. Do orcs have an issue with you?
Not with me particularly.
With your kind?
No, I have an issue with them.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, just trying not to, incite like a whole
Facebook.
racism schism.
No, I'm not trying to start a race war.
Okay. Just saying. Just checking. Trying to keep us something PC.
I'm
It's
a
not
Well,
cool.
I guess if we want to boldly approach him and ask him about his necklace. I guess we could. I kind of just kept it to myself at the time because I just didn't know.
Was he at the front
details
gates?
What's that?
Was he at the front gates?
Yeah, they had like one of those little like pop-up tents out in the front, you know.
Okay. So he should probably still be out there unless he's like switched off his shift or something. I don't know if they.
But if he switched off his shift, we might just be able to walk in inquisitive anyways, you know. Just walk like we're supposed to be there.
We can go there and
There's
see
no
if they've
badge.
got any info on the inside and see if we see him on the outside, because I would be curious where he might have gotten that from.
Rook, you seem like you want to say something.
If he's not there, and he's not there.
You just said that twice.
Then he's
Then
not
he wouldn't be there.
I don't know what he looks like, so never mind. I can't help you.
I know what he looks like. Let's go.
Mean, okay, but I mean,
Are you bringing the cat?
I was gonna say I could potentially help us get in, but I mean, I can't if I don't know what it looks like. But okay. Yeah, let's go. Cat's going. Cat's going with us.
Okay.
Cat goes everywhere.
We're gonna go back to the Inquisitive.
Okay.
I'll leave
It's
the
not.
way.
Yeah, it's not far. You guys walk back down the streets, pass by all the students in the library, them talking out outside around the fountain and things. They're sipping their Sharn bucks and throwing magical frisbees back and forth. College kids.
Oh, that's hacky sack. Now I get it. I get it. See the group around.
Like with the frisbees. Like frisbees and you're like hacking set. Exactly. Perfect.
And you make your way to the Sharn office, or the Sharn Inquisitive office, and he's still sitting outside, same spot.
I go.
Hair
I
there's-
get everybody in like a huddle.
there's a same amount, about 3 more people standing in line, like,
Hey, everybody. Hey, that's him.
So, most of E stays nice and cool and collected, but just a little tuft on the back of his neck. Just stands up. Just a bit. Just stands
tail.
up a little bit.
His tail's poof, but he doesn't know.
And when I say that's
Raccoon
him, his
tail.
head like sticks out of the huddle.
That's him.
My head already sticks out of the huddle.
He just looks, he nods, and he gets back in the huddle.
So what's the play here?
Strive with confidence.
Oh, we're good at that.
You're
just like how you got to the top of glitter dust, right?
Yeah, that's
Let's go.
exactly what I did.
I'm gonna hang back to watch the train wreck.
Choo choo.
This
Chew.
hey,
Chew.
wouldn't be the first time.
Is there anybody else
Won't
at the
be
front door?
last.
Yeah.
So there are 3 or 4, or there's 4 Sharn watch members standing around the building, as part of the investigation, and he's outside underneath the tent with a table and a little stool.
You two talk to them. I'm just gonna walk in the building. Are you guys distracted?
I was going to say the 2 of you could go together while I go talk to him right there. I'm going to pretend I don't know you guys.
Act like you need to go to the bathroom and smile a lot. Sometimes it works really well. Not like that.
I think you're trying too hard, brother.
You gotta act.
He has already left the conversation, is just going to go stand in line.
Do I recognize any of the guards that are working?
It's like
It's not your typical.
Jeremy's not there.
Not Jerry.
No. We didn't send him to his death.
Tony's not there.
There are a lot of Sharn Watch members,
Oh, yeah.
especially in the upper districts. So,
Okay.
Hey, is this a lot?
Oh my god. Just
What do you mean a lot?
just don't talk to too many people and just act just
Perfect. I love talking to people, and then I
Don't-
turn and like walk and start walking.
Yeah, we'll just try to just.
I love to
I'll
talk
just
to
walk with
people.
them and we'll see how far we can get.
okay.
What could go wrong?
Yeah.
So you're gonna go up to
I'm just standing in line waiting.
Buzzer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
regurk.
You hear
Bless you.
some of the similar
Regurgitate.
complaints that Falric heard of just random sightings of Warforged where people thought that they normally don't hang out. Like, oh, this one went to this restaurant this morning and he ordered a bagel.
What did he need with a bagel, and why is he getting cream cheese?
He's like, sir, sometimes Warforged go and buy food for other people. It's okay. They don't need it, but
It's unconstitutional.
They can still eat it.
it's okay if they go and get a bagel. But the three of those disperse after a minute or two, and Bezer looks up and he says, well, good day.
Good day. What's your name?
Bezer Raguk, nice to meet you.
Bezuraguk, pleasure to meet you. Mountains traversed.
It's a mighty fine name.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I was just coming over to report some suspicious activity over by some trash cans last
Not those two halflings over there.
We got trash cans on our just little feet.
This feels like Metal Gear
it's like-
Solid with the
with the
box.
box, yeah.
You just got
Where did that box come from?
For us, it wouldn't have to be a fridge. It would be like a mini fridge for both of us.
Yeah. Suspicious activity.
Yeah, I've noticed some suspicious activity around trash cans. I was too tired to get out of bed and look out of the window, but I didn't know if it might be related to some of this Warforged trouble that's been going around here.
Raccoons.
I don't know what the watch is supposed to do about rustling trash cans, but
I was just said if I see something, or I guess in this case hear something, to say something. So I'm just trying to do my civic duty.
well, we appreciate the tip. I will write it down and pass it on to the watch.
Get those awful Warforged, the ones that are doing bad things. By the way,
Right.
I've noticed that's a very interesting necklace you have on there. Where, if you don't mind me asking, where did you get it?
Oh, this necklace is a mighty gift. You wouldn't believe the story that came from this necklace.
Really?
Really?
I have heard very many interesting stories in my time.
You
This
collect stories, too.
necklace is actually a Fey charm.
A Fey charm.
I don't know if you're familiar with Thelanis, the Fey realm. Have you any
Heard a
idea?
few things.
Sure. So, friends of the Summer Court of Fairies grant charms similar to this one to friends of the court, people who have done great deeds for anybody of Thelanis.
Wow.
I actually, before the war, I was walking around in Solargo, and all of a sudden, the sun shifted, and it seemed like I was just transported into another realm, and there I was standing in Thelanis. And through quite a bit of adventure, which only felt like just a few short weeks, I was able to gain favor with the Summer Court, and when I returned, I was a lot older. Much
I
older.
wasn't always the sold.
Yeah, time's all wibbly wobbly there.
Wow.
Wobbly, timely, wobbly.
But
In my travels,
Well,
I've heard of a
chicken.
story called Rip Van Winkle from some of the humans, and it sounds like you had a somewhat similar situation there.
I think if I was there for one day more, I would have come back dead.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
Have you seen any other necklaces like that around? Maybe one with only 3 stones?
No, I've never seen another stone or charm like this one. But you know, if you ask, maybe if you run into anybody that has connections with the Fae, they could tell you who they've granted those necklaces to. They don't come very often.
You wouldn't happen to know where I might find any of these people, do you?
Here in Sharn? No, they don't like being around big crowds like this. Zalargo's where most of the Fae are still hanging out. After the day of mourning down in Seer, a bunch of those Fae towers got stuck on our side, and the Fae along with them.
Oh. How long will it be before they get unstuck?
That's
If
the
you
question.
have any idea.
That's the question. It's been quite a few years, and they haven't gone back yet, so
Interesting.
they're kind of stranded out there. But every once in a while, Convergence not convergence, what is it called? I wrote it down. Coterminous is what they call it. It's when the barrier between the realms get thin and you can cross over between. So sometimes they wait for that. Their structures are stuck here, though. So.
Interesting. Well, I'm sorry to hold you up. I know you've got lots of other information to collect on some bad
I will
characters.
get this note about the trash cans to the watch as soon as I can.
Thank you very much. And if I hear any other evidence or if I see some actual people going around there, I'll make sure to let you guys know about it, about the trash or any other tips I might be able to get about some of these bad characters running around.
You may want to put in a complaint with the city about trash pickup too, if you're real full.
I mean, it's almost like we're down in the bottom. You know, it's just sometimes the stuff piles up everywhere, and we're not even that low. And there was a massive pile of glitter outside my door the other day. And it's usually not even there. I don't live that close to the club.
Well, make sure you keep your trash can bungeed to the wall so it doesn't tip over and look like the bottom.
I do.
Thank you.
I try to follow the rules as far as things like
Yeah, bungees and Sharn.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you.
Good to meet you,
I
Mountains
appreciate
Traverse.
that. If you happen to see any other necklaces like that, do keep me in mind.
I will.
Thank you
I don't know
very
where to find you, but you know where to find me.
I'm sure we'll meet again.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
And we're both like,
So while they're having this conversation, you two sneak into the building.
We're trying to, I guess.
Are you sneaking or confidently walking in, or what?
well, I'm. It's like you're trying to go into an office where there's like a Zoom call on, where I'm sure like, oh, I'm not interrupting anybody, am I? Like
Right.
that, but like I'm supposed to be there.
Like the
I'm
principal
late
and
for a
Ferris
meeting.
Bueller who walks by the windows and then runs between the classrooms. Sure.
Yeah.
If you don't want people to notice you, then you can make a stealth check. Or if you don't care, then you can make a...
Could it be deceptive?
Deception check,
Could it be
yes.
deceiving? Okay.
Sure.
I would rather make a deception check on my end, but
Sure,
But,
me too.
okay.
We're just sitting back eating the popcorn, watching the show.
Now,
Alright.
do we want to use one of those?
We're all
Do we want to
set.
use those? How
I want chocolate.
how many?
We got 3.
We got 3.
Do
so
they
we'll
get
save
advantages
one.
as both of them come together, or just a normal roll, or just
They each get a single roll.
Okay, thank you.
All right, why don't we use them?
Yeah,
Since we
sure.
got 'em.
All right. By the way, what time do we go to usually?
Really, whatever time. Usually it's like 9, but whatever
Just gonna make a
whatever
lot of
time you
noise
want
for a
to.
second.
Just checking.
Sorry.
3, 2, 1. Roll it.
Oh, good thing I took advantage.
Good thing. Hey, good thing I have No. I have halflings on. Right? Double
I got with
I want to throw my
advantage.
pizza at the camera.
I rolled a 19 and a 1, so we had
So
3
the
rolls between us.
Oh.
Like, just so you don't, like, make sure you guys caught it. I rolled 2 1s,
Yeah.
but I have halflings left, so I get to reroll both of them.
That wasn't my mouth. That was
So
my
my total was a
mouth.
23. Much better. Much better.
17. So 4 dice, and we rolled 3 ones. We gotta reroll all of them. So I got a 17. Definitely
So
not
it went
2
from
ones.
2 dice being rolled to like 8.
Well, I had advantage, so I didn't have to re-roll
7,
mine
yeah.
because I had 19, so it'd be 23 total for
What
mine.
the-
Well, I had 2 1s, so I had to reroll.
Yeah,
The
you
people in
had
the
a choice.
stands know that I hate halflings.
These are
However,
good.
Which is why we're halfway brothers.
Either ginger or brown sugar.
Okay.
It's a great day to be alive.
Explain your deception.
Please and mustard.
Exactly what I said. It's like I'm like walking into an office meeting where I'm late, but it's, everyone here is working. So I'm like, oh, excuse me, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Like,
The time people be like,
yeah.
so
Walk
late.
in,
Be like, oh.
you pull
then,
up in like an
All right,
old.
we'll talk later. I have to catch up. I gotta go.
As you open up the door to go inside, it's a tiled floor with a big area rug in the middle and tall floor-to-ceiling windows that are kind of thin. They're like this thin, but a lot of them. And there's a reception desk and plants all around and stuff. And there are 2 hallways left and right.
You snuck into the lobby.
Yeah. And in the lobby, you see one lady behind the reception desk and she's taking the notes from outside, or stacks of paper really, and just kind of sorting them around, and it looks like she's just sorting them into piles.
Go while she's not looking.
And you can see rows of kind of offices and rooms and things on either side of the two hallways.
So I'll approach the receptionist with my brother here. I'm like, yeah, we need all those notes that you have right now about the ones that aren't like, someone is in the garbage.
Right. And
So, we just need to reference them for something outside real quick.
Yeah, just make sure you get them back to me. I still have to record them. Just go show them outside and bring them back. And she goes and grabs it like a whittle stack of paper, and it's like 3 notes, and the rest is like 500. This is like
there
pointless.
A gal that just says about trash cans.
Just
She hands them over to you. She's,
this is actually just
I'll be
process.
right back.
Yeah, thank you.
Walk out.
I can't believe that worked.
Oh, we're just like walking out. Walking out.
Now, are you going to make a copy of them and just go out, or are you?
No, don't get out of there. Don't go.
I'm walking out. Like, I'm just walking out.
Do you want to tuck them under my trench coat?
I have them in hand. I'm just walking out.
Okay. You don't like it when I write, do you?
No, we don't.
That usually means the
She's
GM
gonna
has to
remember
remember
you.
something for the future.
Hey, I didn't say I wasn't going to bring him back.
Remember you.
That's fine. I'm establishing a rapport.
That's not a good rapport. That's called infamy.
Look, all press is good press,
More
right?
than one direction.
All press is good press, right? So someone's got to know it somehow.
Yeah, the next
R. Kelly
the
begs to
next
differ.
article is going to be like, hey, weird halfling talks to me for a little bit. Later on, 2 halflings come in, and the other weird-looking halfling took some papers, and we're not sure what the heck's going on here, but there's a paper thief out
We
there.
just wanted to look at it, right? We're gonna take it back. Yeah, we just want to see it. We're not stealing it. We're just borrowing.
We would never steal.
Yeah, we're not.
I didn't
Unless
see
they're
any of
pets.
this, so I'm just, I'm just
We're
sitting here,
outside.
Steal a lot of pets.
checking my penis. Biting my finger.
All right, so like after I go outside, I'm gonna like nonchalantly just like walk to like just outside and then just like up against the building, and I'm like, I'm just gonna like read them.
Okay.
Quick.
The 2 of the notes describe a following of someone said that they got real suspicious and they started following Warforged down to the docks to see what was happening, and they took note of a small exodus of people getting onto boats and leaving the city, which is not super uncommon, but during times like right now, it seems suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
The 3rd note talks about a small band of Warforged getting on a train.
Mm-hmm.
And they had no belongings with them.
Mm.
And they said it was 4 individuals.
Does it state what train they got on?
There's only 1 line out.
Does it describe what the Warforged look like?
The descriptions were... I forgot them. They were...
Are they back with us now at this point? Sorry.
It's up to you.
I think he was.
I'm just like right up against the building.
I would see you
Okay.
kind of coming away from the orc.
I'm also gonna like copy these notes down in my notes.
Because we probably would have moved off to the side, and like I would have moved around behind the feline mechanical creature and just like poking its tail, looking at its tail.
Look like this. Look like this. Like
The 4 of
I
them...
just look at each other, back to him, back at each other, back to him.
And just...
The 4 of them had black and silver armor, and each one of them had a single identifying extra color on it.
those are those guys that were.
That seems familiar.
So that's 2 of the notes,
talking
right?
smack.
2 of them were about the docks,
Oh, okay.
and
Okay.
1 of them was about trains.
Okay. Well, after I write them down, I'll just like take them back in. And I'll be like, "Yep, it wasn't anything, but we thought it might be connecting, but it just wasn't connected. Thanks, appreciate it." I'll hand it back to the
Thanks.
receptionist.
Can you grab the bin for me?
Yeah. Where do you? Yep, I can grab the
Point
bin.
over the corner. It's like a big trash can.
Yeah, I'll just grab.
She just takes that big pile.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what about the trash can?
Appreciate
And
it.
then of course, and then I'll go take it back over and then exit.
Good job, brother.
Mhm.
There's more, right?
Receptionists don't get paid enough. They don't.
Yeah, it's walking out.
So I guess we meet up with you guys, share information. I tell you guys what I learned about the necklace. You guys share the information about the trains and some of that other stuff going on, and I'll look at you and say, "Oh yeah, Boost was saying something about that we might look into some of the boats and trains and things like that. It looked a little odd."
It wasn't Boost. It was the bartender.
I thought it was Boost. I told
Was it?
Bolt.
You mean Bolt?
Well, Bolt.
Yeah.
Not Boost. Bolt.
I just look at everybody.
Boost.
nod.
Boost is one of the names
Yeah.
on this list.
I meant Bolt.
Wasn't Boost.
Bolt, when we bumped into
Yeah.
him down here, he was running around. He was telling us about the trains and boats and saying it was odd for
B
people to
names
be
are
leaving.
hard.
B names are hard.
Mm-hmm.
Boot buckle. Buckle. Boot buckle. Doesn't sound right. Is it
Boot buckle.
boot? Buckle. Yeah, I mean it's
But
right.
that might be a couple things for us to check out, is by the train station, by the docks, and
It seems odd to me that the watch, being as upscaled as they are right now, would just allow these Warforged
To leave without checking
to
them.
leave without some kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't somebody
Unless
say
they're
that
doing
all
a
of this
payout.
was a farce? Do I know that? Does Rook know that?
I think
Ramsey
that's.
said that somebody said that all of this was a farce.
I believe that
anyway.
was Sergeant.
No, that was actually that was a regurgitate over right up here, or regurgitate.
Yeah.
He said that
Bless
that this was just a farce anyway, but I'm here doing what I can.
Mm-hmm.
This is a farce put on by the council.
Well, they might be
Yeah.
just like letting everyone leave.
A charade.
A charade,
Charade.
that's what it is.
Charade.
Charade put on by the council.
As the council would say.
So maybe they're not
Charade.
actually looking for any of this. Because again,
Just
at this
let 'em
point,
leave.
I don't really think it's pertinent for us to even look for these Warforged, because first off, there's 6 of them and 2 of them are already potentially gone, and
Maybe
Well,
this is a
two of them better be
distraction.
gone.
yeah, maybe this isn't what we really need to
something else?
focus on. There's been so many boatloads and trainloads of people that have already left. We'd be searching off into other cities by now.
Right.
Maybe we should just focus on... Obviously,
What about the
something larger is at play here that got these, got all of the Warforged, released anyway. We should be looking into the bigger picture instead of trying to track down the individual people, because chances are that they don't even know why they were released.
It was the Lord of Blades.
Maybe
as
they
we
don't
say
even...
at the same time? The Lord of Blades.
I mean, I feel like we don't have enough of a lead to know where the Lord, what's his intention, who is he, what's going on.
I think we know his intentions decently enough. We got a sample the other day.
Yeah. What about we went through Warforged history, didn't we? To go through the library to see
Oh,
what
that
we
class was just brutal.
Yeah. I thought.
Yeah, you
I
guys.
thought we went to through Warforged history to see who the Lord of Blades was.
I think we looked.
I
a little
don't
bit, but
know
we
what
weren't
that
able
is.
to find a ton of information.
Yeah, there wasn't-
There's not a ton of information. There
Yeah,
was
I don't
some.
think we looked at anything. I know I took a class on starships
Airships.
or airships,
Yeah.
but
I took a class on.
Cindric, right?
Yep.
the Lord of Blades was like a fabled thing. No, I don't think we learned anything.
Maybe this is just a plot to get all the Warforged out of here.
Potentially,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
They
In
don't
that
really
regard-
seem. They don't really seem respected at all.
Yeah, but in that regard, why did they stay? Why is there a mass exodus?
I mean, they're allowing them to leave.
They could leave before.
They could be racist.
But there's no pressure to leave.
What's
Yeah,
the pressure
now-
now? I mean,
The
pressure
pressure
is-
now
the
is that
pressure is
there was
to
a
make
big ass
them leave.
jailbreak, and now,
And now all Warforged are being
are under
you know,
suspicion.
well, in that
suspicion.
regard, potentially this is someone who's just really racist against Warforged orchestrating this whole big deal to persecute them and get them taken, pushed out of the city.
But we could stop that too.
I just don't think that
Either
the
one.
little people, Bolton, those 6 names.
Sentinel and Boost are gone. They're out of here.
They better be.
I feel like if we manage to get a hold of one of them, they might be able to give us some information, but I don't think we should go searching down every little nook and cranny.
We could go back to Glitter Dust.
Please do.
We could potentially go down to the train station and see if the train individual, they have to purchase tickets. Potentially, maybe they got some identifying information when they purchased the tickets.
Remind me of this is outside of character, but the Alden and that family. What was their connection to the Warforged again?
They are being blackmailed
So yeah, there's some of those kidnapped.
by that other
the criminal
family.
organization.
Dask.
Dask, yeah, okay.
And they wanted their name kept out of it, if at all possible.
Got it.
And House de Orion is responsible for the
Trains.
So the trains.
conducting, not building.
So we can either talk to House DeLorean, we can talk to
DeLorean.
did I say that? Okay, sorry.
No, it's fine.
We can talk to them. We can talk to the people in the Skyway.
I just don't know I just don't know if they're going to have much information to offer us because they don't have that many connections with that.
We have
I kind of
a little bit of time to go to the Skyway. We still have to wait on the clothing on your mom to sew.
I'm sure she's good. I'm sure she's ready. She's great.
We could go down to the train station
I
and
don't
check
think she
that
slept
out.
last
We
night.
could. I mean, I don't feel like we're gonna get them, but maybe we could get some more information.
We could always
at the
talk
train
to
station. Conductor?
Detective Sleuth.
Could talk to Detective Sleuth would be
The
a good one.
Warforged.
Oh, Sleuth, yeah.
Or we could go to Glitter Dust.
Got it. We're not going.
Well,
The reason why I say that is that we could go back
Wait
and
a
talk
minute.
to our friend, and,
and
if he might have some
information?
on
I could also
Booster, arrange a meeting for us to meet with our
I could
2
also-
friends from before.
I could also
They might
talk
have
to some of my sources as well to see if they know
Lanterns.
anything. What are we gonna do with you?
No, I was pointing to the lanterns behind you.
I don't think we need to.
Decorations.
I don't think we need to arrange a meeting with Sentinel and Boost. Also, I have firm belief they will not set foot in here once somebody has told them that they are being hunted.
Well, I mean, they don't have to know that these are people who are in jail and now they're out of jail.
Sentinel Boost probably know. I would assume
Yeah, that people are looking for them.
that they're being looked for. I mean,
But didn't they not know who the Lord of Blades was in the beginning anyway?
that doesn't change the fact that they're escaped convicts and from Sharn and probably know they're being chased down by the Watch right now. But
I'm just saying we won't get any information.
Yeah, if you're a
from
filthy pickpocket or whatever and you get jailed up, I don't know who would do stuff like that.
Who would be a
but-
filthy pickpocket?
Anyway, but if you get caught, if you're dumb enough to get caught and put in jail and you bust out for even a low crime there, busting out of jail makes it a more serious crime.
I heard some people have been so low as to, pay people, and it turns out just to be copper. They get paid in gold.
I've also heard word
The
about
lowest
some of these
of
shopkeepers
the low.
kind of being a little shady on their dealings. It makes for an interesting story.
Yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about. But, just saying. Throwing it out there. Some of the shopkeepers, they've made their money.
I guess the question is, what source do we trust?
Sleuth?
Sleuth.
I think that something larger is at play here, and I don't think that any of these tiny people have anything to do with anything.
But
I think
who
we
would
need to
tell
talk to
us,
somebody who has more capital, more something to move something.
Well, maybe that's Alden then. They have.
Do you think potentially there'd be any information in the Skyway? Like
So
going ahead up
there's 2 things we can basically
Bounty
look
guild.
for. We can look for the movement and hiding locations of any people trying to escape, which we'd probably either talk to Sleuth or Glitterdust, or we could try to find out if there's some larger cogs, pardon the pun, moving right here with the families instead, and that would be Alden.
We could potentially, I think, maybe stopping by Alden. I can't really think of anybody else.
Well, I mean, we can't just march up to the criminal house and say, hey, you were doing illegal activities and we stopped it. By the way, what do you know about this?
Yeah. It would at least let us know what's happening between Alden's family and the Dask. Yeah. He could potentially also tell us what's happening in the Skyway.
Do you think anyone's told the city that, like, the Dask were moving Warforged at any point? Like, because they were hiring Warforged? And then,
I
like...
told Sergeant Vilroy.
Well, but that was before, the
I'm
whole
getting
prison
confused.
break.
There's too many things that happened and didn't happen.
Okay, so my point with that is that happened before this whole mess kicked off.
You guys did tell Sergeant Vilroy about what happened.
But it might also be important
that was only
rehash it.
3 days ago.
Yeah, I don't.
Or 4 days ago.
I don't know. if
AKA,
the
like,
task is
a day or
related.
two before the prison break.
Yeah. So they're aware.
Okay. Okay. If they're aware, they're aware.
We'll head to the Skyway and just see what we can find out.
Well, after we get our
You
clothes.
with your intelligence, you would understand that the Watch is already well aware that Dask is always doing shady stuff, and they're always watching them. Like House Bormar, they're always watching what they're doing, and they're still on the radar. They haven't just dropped them, but because of the council pulling strings to set up this task force,
Shift of importance.
yeah, they've been put to the side for.
Okay.
I want to know how the council putting together this task force is considered farcical. The other word.
Charade.
Charade. And I want to know why. And if that's the case, I want to know why it's farcical. I want to know why Captain Vilroy is not actually doing anything. Because if this was set up as
Because he
a
has
farce,
stupid hair.
and he's
That's
not actually
right.
doing anything, who's paying him to not care? Is he in Dask's pocket?
See, and whoever set this up.
Yeah. I think that's important to...
Okay.
I think we need
So-
to go and
so then-
either talk to
yeah,
Captain
okay.
Vilroy, or we need to start looking into what he's doing or not doing.
Okay,
Sounds like a
so
plan.
that'll be
that.
more of the cogs than and how they turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
so
we
let's do
can
that.
always at any time come back down and be like, hey, why are you trying to leave the city?
You know what? I honestly
It's like
think
PBS.
that
People like you.
I think that
Like
if we
you.
look at our list, and then you talked about those suspicious characters, I have a feeling that most on that list have already gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, if I was a suspicious character, and then there was a boat right there, and I could leave right now, I'd be like,
I mean,
oh,
Yeah, if you just
boat,
escape from
bye.
prison,
yeah.
what are you gonna do? Hang around until you get
Nah.
arrested again?
I might get a burger.
Oh, yep.
From the big goal.
Nice
Yeah,
little oil
from
change.
the big goal. I get a
Not the
burger
exotic
and then a
food.
64 ounce large thirst.
Maybe a nice little oil change. Lube up a little bit.
Jiffy Lube.
Yep.
Out in half an hour.
Child-sized. Have you watched Parks and Rec? They have a fast food place. They have a child-sized drink, and it's actually the size of a...
Oh my god, that's funny. I would absolutely buy a
It's
newborn
like
baby
264 ounces or something.
Guess let's go get our clothes and get our ticket ready and head on up.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
Do we need more money as like a cover? Like, are we gonna be spending money?
We got a lot of money.
I think
Do we have?
We got a lot of money.
We have a lot of money for maybe someone living in the mountains, but I don't know if that's the same as, hey, we built our own city above the airspace, and it just hangs there in the sky.
Yeah, it was 3 silver
well-
for that backwoods large crawdad, basically. I think it's a lot more than that for a.
Is our ticket round trip?
Well,
Like, do we get?
I would assume.
Yeah,
so.
okay.
It's more like
Feather
show
fall.
off to the captain or the pilot.
Okay.
Hey, take us here and bring us back when we're ready.
Okay.
Like
got
a
it.
taxi when waiting.
Okay.
Mm.
Gotcha.
Is one of those alcohol?
Who are you, the Sharn Watch?
I just don't know why you have 2 thermoses that look like water and
Who are
smell like water.
who are
and
you, the Sharn
why
Watch?
Just
do you
water.
refill your water with water?
One's
Okay.
one's cold and one's empty.
Okay.
Rush Hour agrees.
I mean,
that
he's-
Parks
he's
and
not
Rec is
wrong.
the-
He's right.
Yes.
I'm just confused about his water inception over here.
Some has ice, some doesn't. One had water and ice, and then there was no more water. The other one had water but no ice.
All right, let's
So
go back to the house.
Why don't you
Right.
just make one have ice water?
Yeah, we're gonna go pick up our clothes if
Okay.
they're done,
you
and
just
just
need a
head
lot of
right to
water?
wherever we can get taxi up to the Skyway.
Fair enough. So you guys head back to the Cloverfield estate. It's just an apartment. It's fine. And grab the nice clothes that Miss Cloverfield had made for you.
Are you going to ask
It
about
is.
the tactical features this time?
Slim
Your water
fitting,
bottles?
nice collared
Oh yes.
jacket, shirt, undershirt, almost like a suit / tux, a little more
How's the lining?
medieval.
Is it tactical?
Yours is embroidered.
With what? DM. What is it embroidered with, DM?
Silver
Last year's
filigree.
chickens.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Fancy.
how
That's
lovely.
mermaid cut.
Oh no, ma'am.
Just
No, ma'am. We're not doing that. No, ma'am.
Whatever you want.
Okay, it's not mermaid cut. Not no, but hell no.
A pantsuit.
Actually, I very much enjoy that.
Sure. You know,
I am the most badass lady y'all have ever seen.
you got a pantsuit.
I'd also like to
It has
change my
pockets.
appearance. That's intriguing.
Good pockets.
Good pockets, not just pockets. Good pockets. I'd like to change my appearance
Sure.
to the most
Pretentious lady.
rich-looking, beautiful, because never had to do any work in her life and has
Right.
never not used.
So in other words, she
retinol.
hides the calluses on her hands.
Yeah, they're gone now.
Okay.
I'm gorgeous, unbelievably,
Got
like real life. It's just me
Yeah.
in
Ramsey.
D&D.
With a
I'm
massive
actually
robot
playing-
cat.
Yes, refer to me now as Ramsey instead of Rook. Thank you. I'm sorry,
Your
I
little
keep
luggage-
picking you.
Your luggage piece.
Yes,
like
it's this is Jeeves.
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 Yes.
Do you want to
Awesome.
do like cloaking predigitation on that piece of luggage so it doesn't look like commoner luggage if it's going to be falling?
Clean it up.
Make it, yeah.
He's got character. If anybody asks me about him, be like, it was my great grandma, boobity boobity boo, and he's
They
like
must
a
have been
brother
really
to
poor.
me. He's like a son to me. Don't look at him. What are you doing?
I mean, I can make it like
Temporarily
jet
look
black
fancy.
and then like sparkly. You want?
I don't want sparkles.
What do
You
you
can
want?
make it like a nice.
Jet black.
Jet black. Bam.
Looks like a good briefcase.
That walk.
It's actually one of those airport luggage pieces where it has,
That
it
rolls
rolls
all
on all
the way.
4 wheels instead of 2, because 4 wheels is obviously more expensive.
It does come in handy though. Just saying, it's worth it.
But instead
Throwing
of
it
4
out there.
legs, it's 4 feet.
Yeah, I just picture like a centipede.
Yeah.
It's
You're not
the
really
size
sure
of
what's
it.
underneath there.
I don't pick it up.
never looked.
I will never know.
Don't think we want to find.
Every time you pick it up, there's nothing underneath.
You're like,
And you set it back down and it.
it's like in Halloween Town.
Yeah.
Her bag, and it has like an attitude. And,
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, you guys
It's
are
like Baba Yaga's
dressed to the
purse.
Baba
nines.
Yaga.
I love this outfit.
And you can head up to the by the watch to the airship bay, and standing at one of the airships, there's you walk into a hangar basically, and there are 3 bays and steel lattice walkways that you walk across, like grates. If that makes sense. And one of the airships is gone, and there's 2 more there. and there's one pilot sitting down rather, at one of the next to one of the airships, and she's laying back up against a railing, like half asleep.
V, I think you got our ticket, right?
I hold on to all that stuff.
Also, can we make it canon that my transformations are like magical girl transformations?
Sailor Moon.
Like Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. That's all.
So I'm going to walk up, and if the person doesn't hear me, I'm going to try and tread a little bit louder than I normally would as I walk up.
I'm sorry!
Oh no.
Earthquake! Earthquake!
You destroyed the camera.
I'm so sorry! I just was having a
It's
moment.
this person's fault. Right here.
I just need a minute.
This person moved this camera.
I just need a
Forever
minute.
blame.
I got it. It's
It's
not.
good.
Yeah.
It is.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
instant over here.
Yeah, he
so.
fixed it. Yeah.
So-
Wow.
I'm going to walk a little louder than normal to see if the pilot will kind of come to a little bit. If not, I'll kind of next to her.
She like hears you knock and goes, huh? And about loses her balance and catches the rail.
Good catch.
Oh, you trying to make me tumble?
Tumble.
No.
Tumble.
Would never do such a thing.
Well, good, because I hate falling off of this thing.
Done it multiple times.
You speak from experience.
Yeah.
I'm worried for you, madam.
Falling in the city is you get used to it. What can I do for you?
We would like
sure hope no soul will
passage to the Skyway.
Papers. Never see these. The name's Genevieve.
Pleasure to meet you, Chief.
Nice to meet
Valric Cloverfield.
And
That's a good
Liam.
name.
And that's my brother Liam.
Brother.
Cloverfield.
Got it.
Cloverfield.
Mountains traversed.
Is this you escorting this lady over?
Oh
here?
yes, that's Ramsey.
I see. Well,
She doesn't talk much.
Sky Pilot Genevieve's title, fancy, blah blah blah, whatever. Let's go. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
One rule on my ship: don't touch anything. She opens up the little rope and welcome aboard.
On.
All right. We get on to. Is this a lot like the one that we were on before? That we
It's a bit bigger.
Okay.
There's seating on the top, and she's behind the helm. And there's that big circle of runes that goes around the whole airship. And there is a deck underneath. It looks like there's like a little holding cell underneath there that they use when they capture people to bring them back to the precinct.
I just,
That's where
Fowler
we're
could
gonna put
just
you if you hit
go find a seat.
tail again.
sit down.
Okay.
Instead of sitting down, I'm gonna be like the person, like, you know, like just writing down notes of like how do you fly this, because I'm just interested.
Doesn't seem super.
Excited about that.
I took a class
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah, it's not like super magical by any means, but it does take a lot of lever pulling and shifting and
Yeah.
moving the wheel. The wheel actually pitches forward and back as well as turns. So Genevieve takes you guys up and sets you off towards the Skyway.
Is she a good pilot? Like, is it a nice?
It's a little intense. She's cuts corners pretty quick.
She's the best.
Okay, no.
So the Skyway, you guys are in the middle district, so you have to fly up for quite a bit. And you can't just fly from underneath, so you kind of have to go on the outside and go up and then back in. So it takes about 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
Can I pull?
But you
a
get some really good
rose?
sights.
Can I pull a rose on the end of the Titanic?
Yeah, she just looks at you and goes, is she okay?
Particularly snooty today.
I'm just in the background, and
I hope none of her snoot ends up on my ship.
Yeah.
Over the side, B. Over the side.
Don't throw up on my ship.
Ain't that thing somewhere else?
Pulls the wheel hard one direction.
It's like, so that's 2 rules. Yeah.
Nasty.
How long did it take you to learn how to fly?
I'm watching my dad do it for about 10 years until he let me fly by myself.
How long have you been flying?
Long enough.
I like this one.
Just stay comfortable.
I like this one.
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys start to ascend and get above the towers, and this is probably the first time that you two have actually been high above the towers.
Oh yeah, it'd probably be.
You've taken a ride a few times, but not
We
like
took
this.
a very dangerous ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I found
ride on
sitting
the
down
wild
looking
side.
for a seatbelt. This is last time on one of these.
All right. So as you approach the skyway up top, the map is underneath here.
Oh.
Alright, I got
If
it.
you,
On our ride up, I'm gonna go ahead and give him his share of the gold from the bounty the other day.
I was gonna make you make a check to see if you drop any, but it's okay.
All right.
All right, and once you approach the skyway, like you look up, and it's just a big ball of clouds, and you can see kind of some structured corners and things off the edges. There's waterfalls, and like it's wild. And as you ascend and get closer, you see a large hangar off the side, and there are griffins and hippogriffs and wyverns and well, you swear you see a unicorn at one point, or Pegasus rather, fly by. It's so tiny. Wow, that was cool. Lots of other airships and stuff too. Smaller. Some of them look like they're really fast too. Like they're designed for speed and pleasure instead
Of
of
course.
a big one goes
Treasure
by.
Planet.
Yeah,
Sports cars.
and you pull up.
Mercedes?
Brilliant, sure.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, so
District is the
you
one
guys
that
are down in the Azure District right now.
Mhm.
If it helps to remember, Azure District is south because it faces the ocean. Azure blue,
Yeah.
brilliant is
Azure.
north. So as you dock into this hangar, there's like 30 spots. There's a lot of room, and then there's storage of more airships in the back, and you can see the first person that you see is a handful of guards, Sharn watch guards.
That's what I was gonna do. Like as soon as we pull in, I'm looking for watch guards, and do they look any different than the ones?
So they are wearing the same kind of silver and blue uniforms that the Sharn watch normally wears, full plate armor, and but way more prestigious looking. They have like winged shoulders. Most of them have their helmets on.
Wow, look at that, brother.
Kind of like the Praetorian guards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually don't like to show you guys pictures, but I like this picture, so I want to show you guys.
B is intrigued.
Oh wow.
Here, well, yeah, just
All right, let's look through all the
I usually get pictures for my own
That's fancy.
brainstorming, and then I describe it to you guys, but I wanted you guys to see
Here you go. I touched the screen. You're welcome.
It's like whenever somebody in the Skyway made a donation to the watch,
Oh, shit.
it stayed in the watch in the
Okay.
Skyway, like
Yeah.
nowhere else.
So it doesn't trickle down.
Yeah.
that's some fancy looking
That's
armor.
beautiful.
V
They're
wants
fancy
it.
looking.
I want to just.
V wants it.
I want to ooh
That's how it
ah
used
the
to work. V
gleam of
wants
the
it.
medals that they have. Be like, dang it, couldn't get a hold of these.
V wants a set just to like slim it down to go with his more athletic nature and just have like the wing stuff off his
And
shoulders.
as soon as you dock, one of the dock masters comes up to you and says, "All right, state your business." It's got a clipboard.
Fowler Cloverfield. The Cloverfield's here with business for the watch.
Let me see your writ.
we all
we got
Two writs.
multiple. We do a lot of business.
There you go.
Thank you. Takes that and copies some stuff down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will your pilot be joining you?
The pilot will be waiting here.
Genevieve's like, "I'm good, thank you. I'll be here." Hands back your writs. All right. Just step on over here to the guard and let them inspect you, and you'll be good to go.
All right.
Guards wave you over, and they've got their helmets on. You can barely see their faces, and they're like, "All right, any magical items?
I'm a wizard, so of course.
Let's see them."
Yeah, I'll be like, you got a wand? That's basically it for here.
They take a crystal, and it's glowing, and it kind of like waves over, kind of like a metal detector.
Let's see.
It's a detect magic spell, basically.
Let's see.
Waves over that.
I don't think I have anything magical on me.
I don't think I have any
Looks-
magical.
Looks
I have a
safe.
potion of healing.
Oh yeah,
That's
if a potion of healing comes out.
Those
I
are
have
fine.
that.
I have my artificer tools, and then I have a cat and a magical bag.
Will the cat be joining you?
He gets very grumpy if he's not near me.
Okay,
So yes.
Keep it close.
Oh, absolutely.
So-
We're best friends.
I've got that unknown canister on me.
Put it in the bag.
I thought you had like 2 or 3 of them.
Put it in the walking bag.
Okay, yeah. I have to go back.
Is that what looks
But
suspicious
I
at
have
all?
at least one.
Okay.
Does that, like, I'm asking you as a DM, does that detect magic?
So they asked you to take everything out, kind of
Yeah.
search. So unless you want to try and hide it from them,
Oh,
They're gonna
I'll just be like,
okay.
like it's nothing.
What's this?
Oh, it's a trinket from one of the bounties that we've got.
And he goes over to one of the other guards and is like, "What is this? Never seen anything like it." Do you know what it does?
We're trying to find that out over the course,
Why don't we
Spend some
keep it here for safekeeping, and we can return it to you when you depart.
It's like when I went to Trump Tower and they had the mace and they took my mace and then they held it and they were like, okay, here's your mace back now that you're leaving. That's
Okay.
what's happening.
I hope they said it like that too. Use your mace back now that they're leaving,
Actually, they were very mean to me. I was very sad.
They wave over your luggage on the ground too. Says, "Open it up."
I don't even think there's anything in there. Look, he has no legs now. Watch. Walk over here. Now, watch. I walk over here.
Yeah.
And then watch. Look, he has no legs.
Set that back down again.
Watch.
One of the guards gets all the way on the ground, looks at the leg.
Okay, here, I'll move over here.
What the hell?
I know, right?
You crazy magic folk. All right, it's empty.
Alright, I just need a receipt.
Is it considered a bag of holding or just a suit? I can't remember. You have the item card, don't you?
I never got an item card.
Oh.
I will tell you though. He is a magical bag of what is he called?
It's custom item, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Safe.
as long as I get a receipt for it, so I can make sure I get it back.
I have a magical item.
One thing.
I
There you
also
go,
have
Mr.
Well,
Do rune
Clover.
do rune things count as magical items?
Do what?
Do rune?
while they're
My bag.
kind of like
Maybe.
looking at
My
Rook's
bag.
thing.
Look at you have a little thing for that, don't you?
Yep.
I've got a
coin
charm,
purse.
charm key ring as well.
One thing. Fantastic. All like
I don't remember what's on that keyring. What charm is it?
We never found out.
Never found that.
We didn't get a chance. We forgot to ask his dad.
magical key.
Does it open all the locks? Does it
No.
open every? It doesn't look.
For this point,
Thanks.
we don't think it opens any locks.
In your coin purse, sir? Waves it over and it's like,
Coin purse of holding.
This is, your typical bag of holding.
But a coin purse.
I understand. Pickpockets. You guys are from the lower city, I get it.
Oh yeah.
Gotta keep your coins safe.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, looks good to me.
They're
Someone
everywhere these days.
might end up with your bag if you're not careful.
That's why I have mine follow me.
Mhm.
Because he wants to get back to me.
Well, I think we need to get going, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
We got
All right,
an
as-
appointment.
The
Power
clear?
is
Everything's good. You're all free to go.
You have a wonderful day.
Walking as quickly as he can.
As we walk away, I'm just like,
Because Valric has
stride with
legal
confidence.
weapons on.
Oh, you have the boomsticks.
I have all the boomsticks.
Oh, but they're not magical.
They're not magical.
They're not magical, so I'm
And,
just trying to go.
And I'm just walking away and be like, wow, like just thinking in my head, like, wow, I can't believe I left all my grenades with the guards and that's just okay, Hope they don't try to play with them.
So, in this district, you would remember that Tavon's jewelry is in the Azure district,
Yeah.
while
thing.
The Cloud Dragon restaurant is in
It's in the Brilliant.
District.
Now, that red line that's in between those, is that just dividing the districts, or is that a wall?
It's just dividing.
Just dividing.
Yeah, there's no wall. It's hard to tell the difference between the two districts.
Okay.
The population of the Skyway, like I said earlier, is only about 1,200.
Okay.
It's very small, compared to
Yeah, okay.
down below, and that includes servants and
I
the
was about
watch
to say, it
members
looks
up here
pretty
too.
small.
There's 100 watch members up here for 1,200 people, which is
One out of every 12
Yeah.
people is watch.
it's pretty much one person per house or two.
And do most of these watch people have like the brilliant helmets and stuff? Like they're all kind of.
They're all like that.
It must be really bad for your eyesight to be, continuously be hit by these lens flares.
Mm-hmm.
Shing!
I don't know. Maybe it's seen as a tactical advantage for them.
True.
Sure.
Maybe everybody wears sunglasses. I don't know.
As you look around outside of the
Fae bands.
Pit vipers.
I wear Fae bands.
as you look around, there's no like soil and dirt except for places where people have planted things. It is cloud structures. As you walk a couple blocks, you see just huge mansions and fancy shops and restaurants and a big fountain plaza area with like cloud trees, and it's like a cloud fountain with vapor coming out of it.
So like
But
you can walk on the cloud part?
So yes and no. There are not really any areas that have just clouds on it that you can walk on, because it's all paved and stuff. The enchantment is on the cloud itself to hold the weight.
Okay. So it's not like I'm walking on clouds. I'm walking on a path.
Yeah,
In the clouds.
basically.
Okay.
Flower could just be in amazement.
It is very beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just
Thank
being
Very
up here.
manicured.
Can I pull off a piece of a cloud tree?
Sure.
Like when I do it, do I have a piece of cloud in my hand? Like a cotton candy?
Put it
Yeah.
in your mouth. Eat it.
I do want to look around and just
Tastes like
It's like
water.
water. It's like nice drinking water.
Very tasty water.
The tree kind
I've got stories.
Oh yeah.
of, and another bubble kind of pops up where he took it off.
look at it and just be like, this is so freaking
I reach up and take another.
Yeah, I'm gonna mage hand and just put, even though I got a tiny head, I'm gonna put the whole thing in my mouth.
Yep. Same.
I don't want to look like a tourist, but I'm gonna do it too.
Seeing them doing this, I walk up.
You don't want to be the only one.
Grab
You two have a
piece of it, and I'm
hard
gonna-
time reaching, but
I want to make like, you know how when you were little and you were in a bubble bath, you made like a bubble beer?
Yeah.
No!
We totally look like we're from up here. Good job blending in, guys.
We're staying low, just like Sergeant Vilroy wanted us to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I definitely want to go to the Tavon's jewelry at some point. So
We also should
I think
probably see.
I'll wait for next session.
one
I don't
house.
know what time
While we
it
got a
Make
chance
sure,
before it gets too late.
is. I don't know.
Yeah.
well,
So we've got
Tavon's
Why
is a lot
is
closer than
We can go by Tavon's first. It's fine with me.
Stop by Tavon's first.
Stop by Tavon.
It's
Tavon.
on the way.
I would like to see if he has anything to say about stuff.
It's not hard to ask around if you want to ask a guard or a citizen walking by.
I would like to ask a citizen.
Sure.
Hello there, madame.
Good afternoon.
I apologize for messing, up your Sunday walk, but
Oh, no problem.
would you be able to direct me to Tavon's? I've gotten turned around.
Oh, certainly. Are you shopping for some new jewelry?
Absolutely. You know how it is, a Tuesday.
Absolutely.
But it's Sunday.
I just got this necklace yesterday.
Sunday.
Oh my
It's this huge diamond.
Gaudy
Yeah,
thing.
awful looking, like
That's
gems everywhere.
absolutely wonderful. Is that a piece of Tavon's? That doesn't look familiar.
Of course it is. You know he likes to
Oh.
spice it up. Set the husband back quite a bit.
Oh, of course.
Only the best.
You know you've earned.
2 blocks down on the left.
There
You'll
it is.
find it.
Absolutely. I can see it in the corner. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a wonderful day.
Enjoy your purchase.
Thank you. I will.
Meanwhile, Falrick's like being blinded by this.
Shing, shing.
She's got like all kinds of bracelets and rings and necklace, hairpin, just like.
V is just standing a little
When I
bit
walk-
further back, like, don't steal it, don't steal it, don't steal it, don't
When
steal
I
it.
walk
don't
past
steal
her, I aerate my armpits from the amount of just anxiety sweat from putting on the act. I was like, oh, okay, let's go. Got this,
Okay.
guys.
As you approach Tavon's, it is a building standing on its own. The outside of the building, full glass panels, beautiful interior you can see on the inside. Not so much a storefront as it is like almost like an art exhibit. Like just a few select pieces, very big spaces between them.
Very
like
minimalist.
Yes.
Yeah, just okay.
you know, like art on the walls, and then like here's a necklace, and then like 10 feet down the room is a ring, and it's just on a little
The most
hand or whatever.
ostentatious,
Yes.
annoying place to be.
And there are couches in there for people to
Is it
chit-chat.
like in the mall when Zales has all these like really bright lights going on?
Not that was more when you guys did that first shopping trip. Yeah. This one is very set the mood, or not casual, but like
it. You said cat.
be
Decadent, maybe?
decadent. Like you would drink tea in there and talk about what you might want commissioned from him.
Okay, I'm getting
It's
it.
all
Yeah,
customized.
this is all
Yes.
custom work. You can buy some
This
of that.
is a true artist.
Yes. This is his studio.
Artiste.
Yes,
So-
artiste. Okay, well, I want to, open the door
Okay.
and walk on in and see if I see a salesperson or something.
Sure.
I guess I'll just like
Yeah, I'm
walk in like an
walking in.
entourage, just walking in.
Yeah.
I have my, I guess I'm slightly prim and proper looking. I try to ignore that they're behind me.
I'll try to straighten my posture a little bit.
I just like do this and take like the bubble beard off.
Smack, smack.
I forgot about that.
Presentation.
No, I just like just a
Straight up.
Just
complete
smack his
cut,
face.
Yeah.
So as you walk in, you see 3 individuals. The one, there's a male behind the counter.
What are you doing? It made me look old and
He
sophisticated.
is a young-looking
homeless.
half-elf male with dark skin and like copper hair, and it is braided on one side and swooped over. He looks very like that elven refined.
Hi.
Have you been to the Cloud District? Of course you haven't.
Have you been to the cloud?
What am I saying?
He's got like white pupils. He just looks like, I don't know, like an you could you can imagine artistic looking elven person, half elf.
Okay.
The other 2 are 2 women, one older and one younger. The younger woman is in a like a day dress, kind of poofs out, kind of your Cinderella type dress, red and white, like a burgundy color, blonde hair, has a bow in her hair. She's younger, and she's standing very proper. And the woman next to her, very tall, fair skin, jet black hair, jet black dress with gold all over the top of her shoulders and around her neck. And you could tell probably mother-daughter.
House de Orions, what house am I from? Kenneth.
Yeah.
They're not super well-to-do, right?
I mean,
Are they up here?
there could be some people up there, but
Basically, like with my background, am I so much as putting on an actor as like reassuming like the affectations I used to potentially have?
I mean, it's up to you.
I think
Depends on how well
It
off you think your
depends.
family was. Remember,
Because-
the shared last name to Kenneth is because you have the mark, you are part of the family, and there are tons of family members. It's
would they have profited majorly off of being the individuals that created the Warforged during the wartime?
sure.
Well,
The
they
houses
probably-
are typically wealthy. I mean, It doesn't always trickle down to the bottom, but...
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And so the guy behind the counter is talking to this two ladies, and the older woman says, Tavon, you always treat us so excellently. Thank you again. We look forward to seeing you at our gala next week. And he says, oh, I'll be there. I can't wait. And gives a wink. And the two women begin to take a bag off the counter and head out the door.
Okay. I'll hang back until they leave the room.
Sure.
And then I guess I walk up to Tavon, and I'm like, hello, how are you today?
I'm good. I'm absolutely stunned that you just managed to let Miss Eartane walk by without saying hello.
I'm actually not really familiar with Miss Eartane.
Oh, well, there she goes.
No, well, I guess we'll have a meeting another day.
Sure.
There's always tomorrow.
How can I help you?
I actually wanted to...
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
That's right.
Oh, it's Ramsey.
Ramsey, nice to meet you, Ramsey.
Yes.
We're gonna run
Lovely to meet you as well. I actually had some questions for you. I received a piece of jewelry, and I was told that you were that it actually seemed to be of your work, and I wanted to know if you knew anything about the original purchaser, or potentially the commissioner of this piece.
I see.
Would you
Do
be
you
able
have
to?
this piece with you?
Oh, of course, always.
Oh, let's see it.
All right, I pull out the piece,
Okay.
and I purposely let me just
The piece.
Yeah.
I hold my finger over the inscription on the back, but I just want to show him the front of it at first or the inscription on the inside. I don't open it up just yet, but I want to show it to him, and I want to hold on to it, but see if he recognizes it at first.
He takes a look at it, and I mean, within a few seconds, he's like, I remember making this piece.
You do? Are you able to tell me anything about its, was it a commissioned piece, or just, I noticed that do you typically make things, it doesn't seem like you make anything mass market, of course.
No, absolutely not.
Do you work primarily with commissions?
I want to create pieces of jewelry for people to wear and know absolutely that's one of Tavon's pieces.
Ah, I understand. A true artiste.
Correct. Obviously, this piece is stunning.
Oh yes, of course. I've kept it for many, many, many years.
We're totally not.
If I'm not mistaken, I
What?
put an
You're thinking
inscription
we're
on the
thinking
back
we're
of
totally not
it.
there anymore?
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
we're
yes.
All three of us are.
Okay.
May I?
We're not
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead. It's your piece
If I
after all.
heard that,
And he looks
what
at
he
it,
said,
and
my ears perk.
he sees the initials and the words on it. Says, "You sure this belongs to you?"
Oh yes, absolutely it does.
I see. Well, this piece was commissioned. Normally, I don't tell people, but you seem like a good lady.
You seem trustworthy.
I looked down. Thank you.
And I have a good feeling about this. This was actually commissioned by Councillor Kilk. Councilman, excuse me.
Councilman Kilk?
K-I-L-K.
He's with a family. Oh my goodness, it's slipping my brain again. Oh my goodness. What is he's with
He's actually not with one of the larger families. He represents one of the lower districts in the city.
What district is that?
Lower Tavix Landing.
Lower Tavix Landing. Did he tell you anything about the inscription when he got it done?
I remember him saying something about family.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever this rook is probably someone very important to him. So
Interesting. Family.
you're not related to Councillor Kilk. I can't imagine that he would part with this for nothing.
Oh no, see that's the entire point here. I own this piece of jewelry, but it came to me in a rather weird way, and I'm trying to find the history of it to potentially get it back to the original owner, and so this is leading me towards that direction. So
Very noble of you.
thank you. I really appreciate that. Well, I guess the only other question I have is, does he reside in that district, or does he just represent that district? Does he reside somewhere else?
He does represent the district. I'm not quite sure where he lives, but I do know that he frequents an establishment called Velvet's.
What is the general feeling about Councilman Kilk? What's his apologize for my slang, what's his vibe?
I see.
What do people think of him?
Seems like a man who may have... He serves with passion, but he tends to mix things up from time to time. You can tell his heart's there, but seems distracted at times.
Okay.
I wouldn't say he's a bad gentleman.
Okay. And what is this Velvet? What is Velvet?
Velvet's... Might be better if you just see for yourself.
I'm gonna be very blunt with you, Tavon. Am I allowed? Is that okay? Are you alright with that?
Absolutely.
Is this one of those joints they call a strip club?
No.
No? Okay.
Velvet is the name of the owner.
Okay.
And it is her establishment.
Thank you. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I was a little worried there for a second.
Velvet Club.
So, with that, I believe I will take my leave.
You approach outside.
Is that alright?
Would you care to peruse any more jewelry while you're here?
Perhaps one of my colleagues might.
Oh no, there's no.
We are not
We're
there.
gone.
No.
You turn around and
I
we
turn
are
around.
gone.
Nobody there.
Nobody there.
Well, it seems
You have your
my
kitty cat.
It seems my posse has decided that they did not want to shop for any jewelry, and that's perfectly fine. If I ever have any commissions in the future, can I reach out to you?
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
Nice to meet you too, Rook. Ramsey, excuse me.
Nice to meet you as well.
Take care.
And then I wink at him.
Yeah.
I can't wink, so I'm gonna let you do it.
Alright.
I'm gonna slide my number across the table to him. Oh, 'cause
5.
5.
All fives.
Let me know
The
if you
three of us have
ever.
been
Let me know
gone.
if you ever slumming it.
Awesome.
So yeah, basically as soon as you said irritate, all three.
All three of us.
I was like,
And we
You
just
wanted to go follow her, or
It was one of those
Like,
things
go
where we
like,
all
hey.
look at each other and we looked
we
at each
basically
other and we
went
turned
out
around and we
behind her, yeah.
slowly walked out of the building. And as we get closer and closer, the door's like slowly speeding up politely,
yeah,
but with purpose.
yeah.
And as soon as we get out that door,
no,
I wanna
my
make
little
best
legs are just like,
friends.
as fast as they can, without running, to get out the door and then like calm stride towards, because I don't give a shit if I alarm the owner. He's fine, but Mrs. Irritating, that's who I don't want to alarm. So opposite wavelength.
I want to make best friends with Tavon. It was very nice. I'd like to make best friends with
she was in there talking for a while. We've been gone.
I'm gonna come outside and.
There's nobody.
Well, it depends on what happened with
It
us.
took us a second to catch up to her because she got a little bit of a head start. We were just kind of like,
I guess I'm gonna just kind of mosey
Well,
around. Maybe I'll go back in there
to
and
be
ask
fair,
Tavon where's good to go
she
next.
She probably also just like prances around, right? She's not like
She's probably not speedy anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back in and ask Tavon where's good to wander.
Pace.
I'm just visiting.
Yeah.
it'll take
Yeah.
He tells you
half an
about
hour.
some like little public parks and
Mhm.
fountains and things and art pieces that are out on the street and whatnot.
Does he live there? Does he live in the sky thing, or does
Yeah,
he
The
he
money
live
too,
back?
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Otherwise,
how
that'd
it
be
works.
not a fun
I mean,
thing.
it'd be a bad commute. Oh, okay. Cool. I'm
Sleeps
gonna
in the
go
studio.
gallivanting around the parks and stuff and see cute things and probably eat more cloud tree. Who knows?
Churro stand nearby.
Oh yeah, the fancy churro stand with the gold encrusted churros.
Yeah.
That's
It's
me.
actual liquid gold. Yeah.
Screw glitter dust. We're just gonna get actual gold on top of this.
at this point they might as well have like golden Dippin' Dots,
Okay, so you chase down Miss Tang.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
She's walking probably 20 feet in front of you. They're strolling back towards that kind of park area.
So I want to do the thing like when you see someone ahead and you walk up next to them, and then as you approach, as you're about to get to them, you slow down and you're like, oh,
Oh, good to see
if
you.
you see a friend, you just rush up to your
I could
friend,
do this nice, casual, long stride lope. And be
Yeah.
like,
and meanwhile I'm like,
Munching on a churro.
yeah.
Well, it's real pretty.
Miss Irotane, how lovely to see you.
Oh, wow.
What? It's a pleasure. Hi. Good to see you again.
Liam Cloverfield,
Mr. Cloverfield, of course, and
Falric Cloverfield.
brothers.
Yeah.
Mr. Cloverfield.
Brothers, yeah. The Cloverfield family. I mean.
Right.
Mountains traversed. A pleasure to meet you, madam.
Pleasure to meet you.
Honestly,
as well
your
for the first
name
time.
probably sounds artsy and out there. Just
What an
fit in.
exquisite name.
Yeah, you fit right in.
Beautiful day.
Yeah.
Every day.
It is.
Well, we just
Walk and talk. We're going
Yeah.
to grab tea.
Oh, wonderful. We wouldn't want to
Yeah, how
disrupt
lovely.
that.
I'd be like, the other day, we're no one is like your family, so we have different kinds of experiences. But the other day, we captured a person named whatever that name was,
Shanghai Tea.
Shanghai T.
You might remember from the Emmerich situation.
It's the unfortunate incident.
Yes, our condolences about that.
So we just
Thank
wanted
you.
to,
Yes, Emmerich, we've been disconnected for some months, but
Don't get
it's still
into
tragic
this
to hear
absolutely.
about the poisoning.
I want some more fancy
You
churros.
said you apprehended the suspect.
Did we kill him?
No, we brought him to justice.
yeah.
Her.
Mm-hmm.
Her. To
Yes,
justice.
yes, yes.
Bringing to justice. Could be killing.
Yeah, we thought.
That is most fortunate to hear. Did you hear that, Sierra? That's excellent.
Yeah, but we thought that you would want to be
To know that.
informed and be.
And we also wanted to express our condolences. Just, seeing you by happenstance.
Well, we appreciate it, and we've been pretty torn up, but obviously things have been so chaotic around here lately. We can't even keep our heads on straight.
Understandable.
Was very close to sending Sierra here further north to stay up in Rote for a time just to get away from the turmoil. And she's like, Mom, I don't want to leave. I can be here. I'm grown.
Well, from what
Big kid.
from what we've been seeing from our perspective, it seems like a lot of the riffraff have been leaving themselves. They don't like the watchful eye of the watch.
And the riffraff, you mean?
The prison breakers.
I understand.
I've got salt all up my nose.
I imagine this is also what your character is doing, not just you.
Yeah, you've got churro gold sugar way up your
Falric
nostrils.
turns around. Who is that? Looking over to the churro stand.
People are free to choose where they go, and if an event like a prison break spurs exodus, then so be it.
I'm looking at you guys like I can't just carry this conversation.
I have no ill will towards the Warforged, and
Oh,
neither
I
does our
didn't
family.
necessarily just mean the Warforged. Also, the criminals themselves seems to not want to stay in the city.
What is the
As I
law
understand
like?
it, only the Warforged were the ones that escaped from the prison.
Yes, and thus them being the criminals have left the city.
I
But
see.
with extra pressure from the Sharn Watch, there are other criminals that are trying to capitalize it. They don't like the extra scrutiny.
I see.
So they're taking the opportunity to make an
Yes,
exodus.
this news of the task force has certainly stirred the nest, as you will.
Mm-hmm.
All the better, though.
Right, it seems to be working. How do you feel about the way the captain is doing so far?
Oh, Sword Captain, he prefers.
Oh, excuse me.
Captain.
Sword Captain. That's
Captain.
right. Yeah, I need to
He's-
get my proper titles.
Yes, Sword Captain Vilroy has done an outstanding job protecting the Skyway, and we are fully confident that he can assess and take care of the situation with all of his experience.
I was, well, of course, Sword Captain Vilroy has a great asset from Sergeant Vilroy, who is maintaining everything else on every other layer of the city as well.
I don't know if their rapport is as excellent. as your
Of
report,
course,
but
of course, Sword Captain. I know, of course, Sword Captain. I mean, over everything. Of course, he's got so much responsibility now.
But you have to delegate it somewhere. And who
Right.
better than family?
Nice. Understandable. Well,
We're just over here fangirling.
the council has decided to put our faith in the task force, and
Of course, it's been
of course,
We're just all saying.
Sergeant Germain Vilroy's watch down below in the city will comply with Sword Captain's orders.
Absolutely.
Oh,
That's how it works.
Of course, yes.
Yeah, we're just all saying of course.
Now,
Indubitably. Indeed.
Yeah.
I can tell.
did you need something from us, or are we just here for small talk?
We were wondering if there might be any other situations that might require some assistance from
Careful
us.
eye.
Yes. With the world being the way that it is right now.
Freelancing.
Indeed.
I like her. She cuts to the chase. She knows. She's seen through all y'all's bullshit. She's like, so what are we doing here? Are we just small talking?
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
That's what nobles
Said
do
Tavon.
on the Skyway.
I like Tabon. We're going.
If
date.
we do decide to take Sierra up to Road, I would need an escort.
That would be well along our line.
And in turn, payment, of course, and
Of course.
an unfortunate ask, but I would love to ask it anyways. I host a gala once a month, and my guests of late have been bored by the entertainment that other families have brought, and we would love to spice things up a little, bring some fresh faces to the gala, and if you were to accomplish something for the family, I'm sure we would love to see you there and have an excellent evening.
That'd be wonderful.
We would be honored.
Well, I will send word once we've decided if we're going to send Sierra up to Road.
Our father works at the university, so that
Name
makes things
dropping
easier.
is always cool.
For the purpose, no.
I love her.
No, for the purpose, if you can't find us because we're out and about doing things, he's in a stable job.
I see. Well, through your connections with the watch,
She's a stable employment.
we'll
I want
find.
you to know that. It's stable.
Stable employment, that's right.
She has a salary.
He's not wandering around.
He's got tenure.
Look, I'm already getting enough sass from them, okay?
There won't be any rush getting her out.
We have soup every night.
We'll send a messenger to your home,
Yeah.
or to the university, whatever you wish, or to the watch, and we'll get it taken care of. So,
Well, Miss Irritain, we do not want to detain you.
Getting sass from you when your life flashed
Now-
before your eye when you bit a chip.
if
Okay.
if you don't mind, I'd like to have a few references before I go and hire for 3 random strangers on the street. I'll have someone converse with Sergeant Vilroy and make sure your credentials are up to speed.
Absolutely.
By all means.
Oh, yes, of course.
Do you have any other dealings in the city with any other groups or guilds or organizations that may boost or
Sentinel.
shoot you in the foot?
Would I can't remember because it's not a game, but the Talgrins family, would they be looked upon negatively here, or
Alduin?
Alden? Yeah,
Alduin.
Dorian?
Dorian.
Yeah.
What'd you call
No,
him?
favorably, definitely.
Okay, yeah. If I felt that would be a favorable contact, I would
Yes.
say that as well.
Oh, okay. So now it's okay to name drop.
Only for the purpose of.
My dad's a good reference.
No,
He
he's in
works
the
at
same
the
place.
university.
Well,
I die when I eat chips.
I'm sorry, I'm being sassy.
It's okay.
Well, we do have a tea time, so we'll be off.
Enjoy.
And it was a pleasure to meet the three of
Pleasure to
you.
meet you
We
as
look
well.
forward to seeing you again.
She holds up her back a little higher and walks off.
As soon as she walks by, I'm like, high five. High five.
Low five.
Weren't y'all supposed to get money?
They're totally back in Tarek, Vilroy.
That's fine. It's sometimes you can only deal with what you know. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
I'm gonna start walking around and saying their name.
Say my name.
It's oddly quiet up there.
You just hear
So
like
you
a
can
slight
hear
echo.
Liam?
Was that our name?
V?
I mean, it should.
Then you
of
hear it
course.
crunch.
People know us.
Yeah.
That's the second time that's happened today.
Guys,
Oh, there you are.
Ah, damn, I was hoping it was
How are
something more.
you?
I'm really good. You guys, you don't understand. Street vendors down there, real sketch. Even the regular food vendors with the lobster, real sketch still. But this churro,
V just reaches over and like pinches some off, and
I'm not even mad. You
This
need
is
to
a
know.
pretty amazing place.
It was like a gold.
it's
Okay.
good.
Wait, each churro was a gold?
That's it.
For whatever you bought.
Yeah.
It must have been a tiny one.
You know, at Disney, 3 churros is $16. I believe
Yeah.
it. You just ate 3
Gold.
divided by 16. I don't know math.
Numbers, words, things.
You ate 5 and some change dollars right there.
Well, here's 2 gold to make up for it.
What's the fake
It's 2
one?
copper. I don't even care. I'm adding 2 copper to my thing. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, this is it's getting late, so this is probably a good stopping point for tonight.
Good. Yep.
You guys are in the Skyway, dressed to the nines, looking for information.
Nah.
And we'll definitely play sooner rather than later next time.
I'm getting a date with Tavon. Y'all watch
2023.
me. Wait, how old is Tavon in elf years? Well, in 80
Probably
years.
only like 300.
He's like
Yeah, they can live for a long
our age.
Because half elves age at...
Not as slow as elves, but not as fast as humans. They're in between.
Okay.
He's hot.
He's high.
He's hot.
He's hot.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Let's go.
I'll show you a picture in a minute.
Cool.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us
New goal.
for Eberron
New
Session
game.
8. We will see
D&D
you
the
all
dating simulator.
in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to call your mom.
Call your mom.
Or name drop.
Yeah, because that's cool.
Or,
Chicken something.
Yeah.
All right. Take care, everybody.